Drew, welcome in, brother. Good to see you. Mr. Lolcow, welcome in. Where's my buttons? Right now I'm doing some forbidden math behind the scenes while I'm waiting for CJ. Drew and Mr. Lolcow. Cheers to y'all. Welcome in.
Wait, my bad. Shit.
You're okay. You're good, man.
My laptop started overheating like 5-6 minutes ago, so I turned it off for a bit. Yeah, it's kind of an older, not an older laptop, but it sometimes heats up.
Yeah.
And I just had to turn it off for a bit, and I think it should be good. I haven't turned it off in a couple days, and I think that might be the reason.
I got you.
But it should be perfectly. I've turned. Oh, I gotta exit out of Facebook.
You're good.
Get that homepage out of there. Turn okay. The lighting's good. Keep the camera away from the mic, like Tyler says. And gotta get my YouTube. You said the mic, right? Is when it could be better if it's away from the.
Yeah.
Okay.
You sound good.
Awesome. Oh, that's why. Oh yeah. Are we going to watch the Colton video?
Yes.
About GOATIS?
Yep.
Oh, I'm interested. That's fire.
Yep. I'm gonna let you explain who he is.
Okay, he's a fitness influencer that makes Liver King look like a normal person.
Ooh,
and he's been through Yeah, and he's been going through so much.
Whoa, buddy, Lord Diaz. Good to see you, brother.
Shadow.
Shout out.
Okay, hot. You gotta tell me when you start.
We're hot, dude. We're hot.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just trying to think of. I don't know too much about it, but I know enough to give a small little spiel.
So before we peek out from behind the curtain, I have a really funny story that happened earlier today. I was telling Laura about it. So,
Okay, let's hear it.
So I had a friend of mine offer me tickets to WrestleMania. Like,
Nice.
the show was going to be, you know, the tickets were bought and paid for. The hotel was taken care for. I just had to fly out there. Hi, Laura. Hi,
Mr. Lolcow.
Yeah, Mr. Lolcow, welcome in. And Drew Huntley. I love seeing Drew. Whenever you see Drew Huntley in the chat, it's always going to be a good day.
Yes, sir.
So I bought the plane tickets. I put some skin in the game. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to go see WrestleMania with like some friends. And it's going to be an awesome time. It's going to be a really fun weekend. And
Nice.
I buy the plane tickets. And then I was like, but I had a friend have some, like a mutual friend of ours have some kind of like reservations. He had some concerns. And I talked to him about it, and he was really reasonable. Like, I was like, oh, let me go talk this friend off the ledge, you know, get him to jump in, be all in on it. And when he voiced, you know, he told me, hey, I'm not feeling right about this. And I'm like, okay. So he was very reasonable. And so I went to my friend that offered me the tickets, who were giving, you know, who was kind of representing a friend of his. So it sounds a little convoluted, but hang in there with me.
We're hanging.
I talked to this guy earlier today, and this dude is disheveled. He's smoking like a chimney. First thing that comes out of his mouth is yelling and screaming about this friend that I've known a lot longer than I've known this guy. Instead of like a hey Tyler, I'm a friend of Bill's. Like, Bill has told me a lot about you. Like, I hear that you have some concerns. No, he just starts yelling and screaming about, you know, oh, well, you know, your friend is full of crap. He's full of shit. And I'm just like, all you got to do is forward the confirmation emails. Just forward those emails. You don't have to show us a whole lot. Just forward those emails to my friend, and my friend will show it to the rest of us. And then I can be the judge of whether it's legit or not. So,
like, legit about what?
Like the tickets in the hotel.
Okay.
Yeah. And it would be safe and sorry to understand, oh, hey, like, this stuff is, okay, it's legit. Okay. And I showed my receipts. I was like, here's my plane, you know, here's my itinerary.
Yeah.
I'm flying out there. I'm going to be here from this date to that date. And yeah, so I had to cancel my flight earlier today. And
this is recent. This is not an old story.
This is a very
damn.
Yeah. Yep. But it's all good.
That pissed you off? Kinda?
I'm a little miffed, but I'm not completely upset. Like,
you're not gonna talk shit about him, obviously.
I don't know him.
Talk shit.
I don't know this guy well enough. I just know that he gave me a bad first impression. He threw up at least 4 red flags.
Yeah.
So I was like, dude, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go off and piss. I'd rather piss in a bucket than go out to Vegas with you. By the way, that's a PWR reference.
Podcast.
No, this.
Try to piss him off even more.
Yeah, get on the Crash Out Connoisseurs. That would really set him But anywho, that's my little story. I'll go into more details.
And if the guy does hear that, we're just joking. We're obviously.
Yeah, the problem is this guy probably looks and sounds like he can't take a joke.
Okay.
So yeah,
So you really don't care that much?
I don't care. And
okay.
I mean, it's a bummer that I couldn't go out to WrestleMania, but at the same time, if you're gonna start like yelling and screaming and saying, "Well, I'm gonna sue this guy for tickets that he bought,"
yeah.
Yeah, there's something wrong with this dude.
It looks like he's the only heel you saw that day. Damn. Screw that guy.
Yeah, he was kind of a different cat. I mean, if he had a YouTube channel, somebody would probably find him out as a lolcow, but...
Lolcow. Yeah, you beat me to it. That's funny.
Yeah, so... Yeah, that's my little adventure over the last few days.
Like, it takes me a lot, and I'm sure it takes you a lot, to actually yell at somebody that you are trying to get to know. Like, it would take you a little, like, for certain reasons, right? Like, you wouldn't crash out like he did.
Right.
To anybody else.
It would take a Herculean effort. I'm going to tell you, a Herculean effort to get me to even raise my voice.
Facts.
And the guy kept trying to talk over me, and I had to talk to him like he was a child.
Yeah.
And I
because he was.
And every other word was like the F word, and I was like, "Hey, man, like, I'm at work. Like, you need to chill out on the language."
Yeah.
And he still decided to drop F bombs. Like, what the crap, dude.
Like, I really like wrestling and whatnot, and I noticed over the years, some people like wrestling because it brings them back to their youth, and that's the only reason why they watch it. Right. And it seems like they haven't grown up with the times, and he's kind of sounding like one of those guys, you know? Not all fans are like that, but there's a little subsection. There's a fringe of people that are just the most annoying wrestling fans. Same with UFC fans. There's tons of them too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We won't even get into the UFC fans.
Yeah.
But okay, all right. We're gonna peek out from behind the curtain. There I am. Let's get CJ on here, man.
Hey, it's your.
Whoa. Hold on.
Skirt.
There you go. All right, you're on. Now hit the intro.
Hey, it's your boys at the CRASHOUT Connoisseurs. My name's CJ Halliday, and this is Tyler Liger. We are back at it like a crackhead with a bad habit.
All right. CJ, well done as always. Welcome to CRASHOUT Connoisseurs. I'm Tyler Anderson. The internet knows me as Tyler Liger. I'm here with CJ Halliday. The one, the only. We have ourselves an awesome episode this evening. I'm actually kind of excited about this one, even though I was pounding out notes probably about an hour before showtime. Like, I was pounding out notes. Like, I remember you were sending me like a wall of text, and I'm like, CJ, not now. Like, I'm trying to put together. Like, I am doing this spiel on TRUTHER777. I am going to drop a bomb, which he will never ever recover from. And Mr. Lolcow, if you're in the chat right now, I highly suggest you clip this because it's so good.
And get the get 'em button ready.
I need to get the get 'em button ready. Yes. Well, and I also got to share it with CJ so CJ can share it on Rumble, by the way. Can you tell us a new development that we did just recently?
There's been a couple, but I am yesterday and today I've just been so busy and I was really sick. But I finally got a couple of podcasts in my hands, and I'm gonna be doing my edits on them. I'm gonna make a 20-minute video out of a segment and then cut out some of the stuff that we don't need, but make a good 20-25 minute video with some edits at the starting and then a little bit in the middle and some at the ending. because I don't like to overload people with edits. Some people don't like them, some people really like them. So at the starting and the middle, there'll be lots of edits, and then it slowly dies out at the end. So there will be videos coming to this YouTube channel, the CRASHOUT Connoisseurs.
There will be clips. I'll just mention
yes,
that.
Sir.
There will be clips.
And and also my Rumble channel, but watch it here too, and then it'll be there as well.
They'll be available on Rumble as well. So, as always, thank you for the views, the likes, the comments, and spreading the word about us. It's greatly appreciated. Even the critique and feedback is welcome. As always, we want to get better. Please give us critique and feedback. Just a few plugs before we get going. So, a special... what's that?
Nothing.
You said butt plug.
I said... Yeah. I don't know why.
The plugs, you mean butt plugs. Something CYRAXX. CYRAXX steps up his bum. What?
Yeah, we actually have butt plugs that are stylists. They look like a stylus.
They look like styluses. No! They come in red, they come in blue, they come in black. CYRAXX's favorite colors.
And shit green. Shit yellow green, too.
Baby poop green is probably CYRAXX's favorite.
That's what's up.
Tune in at a special start time of 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for the latest episode of Unfiltered, starring the Sweeze and Swizzle podcast. Sweeze and Swizzle are
shout outs to that.
Yeah, they're planning a revival tour of sorts.
Could you explain who they are to me?
So
please?
Sweeze and Swizzle, they are, well, one, Tanner's a good friend of mine. He was on the early installments. He was on maybe about like 3 episodes of Unfiltered.
Damn.
He was, well, but he was such a. Initially, Sweeze was going to have Unfiltered with me to start off with. Yeah. It was going to be me, Sweeze,
I took your job.
And a special guest. And in Sweeze, and his brother Swizzle, before that, they wanted to do a podcast. They wanted to do a YouTube channel. They wanted to do a podcast. They wanted to go.
Are they wrestlers?
They are not. They're big wrestling fans, though.
Nice.
And Tanner/Sweeze has been to several WrestleManias.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. They also, along with Sweeze and Swizzle podcast, they wanted to revive Small Town Eats, where they go to local restaurants within the Texas Panhandle and just sample the food. Their last one and probably their funniest one is when they went to Allsup's to go eat the Allsup's Gutbuster burritos. The Gutbuster is kind of an inside joke among the sports.
An N-word
here. It's the Gutbusters. But yeah, they and I don't want to explain the reason why they're called Gutbusters either. They taste really good going down, and they bust your gut coming out. So. But whenever you go to Allsup's and get the burritos, make sure you get the hot sauce with it because it tastes even better. There was also Swizzle wanted to do a podcast.
They have sick names.
Yeah, they have sick names. They wanted to do kind of a spinoff called Divine Introspection. We'll see if Swizzle revives that as well. But yeah, I've said a lot. So they're gonna go hype up their show. They're gonna bring it back this summer, and they want to hype it up.
Nice.
Starting with Unfiltered, and then they will go to Sibling Revelry with my good friends Paul and Doug. Doug, I've had to start season 2 of Unfiltered. So if you haven't really got a kind of a feel of Doug just yet, go check out that episode.
Yeah.
And then Cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. So
nice. So pretty much, if you're into food, they're your guys.
They are into food. They're into pro wrestling. They're into Swizzle spent 2 years in prison, aka summer camp. So he's got some life experience to him. And then just Sweeze is Been everywhere and anywhere. He's a big fan of comedy podcasts. That's why he's gotten in good with Corn Fed with Dalton Pruitt, because Dalton Pruitt was at one time a rising comedian, and then something happened, and
he sounds familiar.
Squeeze or Dalton Pruitt?
No, yeah.
Dalton's he was part of the Skankfest for a few years ago.
Yes, that makes sense.
Yeah, and he's a great guy. He's one of those guys that has the gift of gab. Like, he will talk about everything and anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swizzle reminds me of, were you into Hobson and Funk Volume?
I wasn't.
Back 10. Okay, there's a guy named Swizz, and his nickname's Swizzle. And that's the name it's a sick name. I like it.
Gotcha. Shout out Sumo Dog, by the way. That appeases Drew Huntley. So shout out Sumo Dog. Laura Diaz, who was just in our chat, a good friend of the channel. He's on tap for April 19th Unfiltered. Be sure to tune in for that one. We're not only going to be, making fun of PWR. We're going to talk about everything and anything for a couple hours time.
Is that on Unfiltered or Crash Out?
That's on Unfiltered.
But
I'm sure Laura, I am probably about 100%, 110% sure Laura would definitely return to Crash Out Connoisseurs. We almost call him an honorary Crash Out Connoisseur, if he's not already one.
I think he should be.
Yeah, have a third seat.
Especially whenever he wants to come on.
Yeah. Well, hey, it's known now. So, Laura, the invitation is always open. Same thing with our boy McGillicuddy. We can't forget about our boy Mac.
Of course.
Yeah.
The Mac is back.
The Mac is back. Don't forget to check out our Patreon and Spotify. They're in the description below. And
decals. Sorry.
Yeah.
For sure decals.
Yeah,
too.
for sure decals. Winnie has some more stuff to share.
Just in general.
Because usually he's pretty low key.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget to check out our Patreon and Spotify. They're in the description below. I'll update both over the weekend. I've been dragging my feet, so that's my bad. That's my apology.
Today I am the highlighter man.
The highlighter man.
I look like a highlighter.
I mean, you got the
Very
drip.
Bright. The drip. Oh,
the
talk
drip.
about drip.
And then talking about drip,
I got shoes. They are the Bape kind, but they're Reebok pumps. If you remember those classics.
Right.
I love these. These go with everything, just black and white.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, by all means, we need to have a sneaker of the stream. We need. We almost need to make that its own segment. Is the sneaker of the stream.
And just for like 15 seconds, no one else wants to hear anymore.
You never know. You might have some shoe guys like hop in and be
There'll
like,
be one, maybe one or two people
at least.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We already brought up that, hey, we're starting to put together some clips from our recent shows. Be sure to check those out on CJ's channel on Rumble, and we'll also post them to our channel. Big things are indeed coming to the network, CJ.
Yes, sir.
Big things coming to the network. Okay. All right. Ooh, is that MF Doom?
Yes, sir.
Oh, I called it.
Nice call. I'll put it up.
Yeah, I'll do. I do what I can.
Good call,
dude. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right.
Which one?
Oh, that one's cool.
I think this one. Yeah, this one's probably classic.
Both of them are pretty. Both of them have some pretty good album covers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, this one just stands out a little bit better
because it's Dr. Doom.
Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, first of all, I just want to extend a thank you to Mr. Lolcow for clipping Truther.
Yes.
Yeah, just waiting for him to delete his stream again. Oh, God. But I have a sermon. I have a sermon to make. And while we're doing that, I'm going to have this goofball, this absolute clown, dance and start to ramble in the background. I'm going to have the sound turned off, because you guys will want to hear, and you guys will want to see this. Well, at least clip it. So
those are expensive glasses.
Yeah, they're not cheap. They almost look like the
Cartier's,
glasses like I
maybe?
tried to put on him for the Fear and Loathing in Trutherland.
A little bit.
A
Well,
little
the
bit.
color, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Sasha, I want to ask you some legitimate questions before I give you some helpful advice. You know, what truth are you trying to say, sir? Where is your truth? I mean, I thought about this on my morning commute. I was like, you talk about being Truther777, but where the hell is your truth? To me, you're not honest. You're using a collection of fancy buzzwords and a rehearsed set of lines to the point where you sound like an automaton. You spout the same prattle each and every day. You talk about being a prophet. What kind of prophecies are you projecting? If you're some sort of representative of God, wouldn't you want to be writing all this information down for future generations, like the prophets of the past? Maybe instead of dancing like a fool and spitting out gibberish, perhaps it would be wise to string two thoughts together instead of just being scrambled like one of those eggs on the drugs commercials. This is your life on drugs.
And just because you spit and just because you talk things fast doesn't mean you're smart. You'd be like, this and this and this and this. It's like, bro, just because you can say it and, like you said, rehearsed it so good doesn't make you any smarter. Doesn't make you more smart by any means.
Right. You say that Jesus is Satan, derived from Saturn, which rises like a phoenix and perks up like an erect penis. How can you explain the power of the name Jesus Christ? How can you explain how the power of the name Jesus Christ expels demons and unclean spirits then? Are you aware that Yeshua and Jesus are the one and the same? In Hebrew, it is a shortened form of Yeshua. I kind of butchered that. I'm sorry. Yeshua. There we go. Yeshua. Okay. Meaning the Lord is salvation. So I'm going to hit you with some facts. Yeshua or Yeshu is the Hebrew or Aramaic name for Jesus. Jesus, in its Latinized form, Isius, originated from the Greek adaptation Yesius of Yeshua. In English, Jesus came about in about the 1500s.
Get him!
So, language evolves with time, yet Jesus Christ remains a holy name. So do your research, you goof. You say that you're a god.
Goober.
If you're really of Jewish descent, you're really of the people of Israel, you should know full well that the Ten Commandments laid out to a legit prophet in Moses on Mount Sinai inform Moses that you shall not have no other gods before me. That's the first one. That's the number one. And you shall not bear false witness. That's number 9. That's number 9. That's my broken pinky, by the way.
Get him.
Frankly, Sasha, you're full of shit. You're a deceiver. You're a scumbag. You're a false prophet. You're a crash out. You're a woman beater. You're a horrible dancer. You should seriously eat shit for how you speak down to women and tell others to jump off a bridge or go live in a concentration camp. With your heritage, you should never speak in a concentration camp for how they almost annihilated your ancestors less than a century ago. I'm beyond tired of your antics. I'm going to do everything I can to expose you to as many commentators and detractors as I can. I want to see you suffer for how you continuously make others suffer. My Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, talks about mercy, peace, and turning the other cheek. While vengeance should be the good Lord's and the good Lord's alone, Romans 12:19, by the way. It is fair and just to bring you to the true light. You need to answer for your transgressions. So I'm going to play prophet for a moment, CJ. The detractors you have now, like us and McGillicuddy, and Nico and B. Young and Ash Young. Let's lump in Mr. Lolcow. Let's lump in Lord Diaz. That's only the beginning. They're only the beginning. With time,
we're just gonna talk and expose you.
With time, the people who want to see you exposed will grow in numbers. Eventually, YouTube will find you at the absolute wrong place at the wrong time. When you're telling people, or you're telling some innocent chatter to go unalive themselves. Without a word, it will conclude that you violated the terms of service and banish you to other platforms. The commentators and the detractors will then follow you down, filing complaints to Twitch, Kick, Rumble, Facebook, X, TikTok. The list goes on and on. The beat goes on. You will follow the same path as CYRAXX, where you will be banished, penniless, and shunned. You think it's bad now with your family not speaking to you. You should see when you're the subject of a Tiwi Tapes or a Smokey McSee, a Major Chilla, and eventually Turkey Tom or the Keno Casino. It's going to get much worse, and you won't even fathom leaving your house without looking over your shoulder first. So here's my advice. Quit while you're still a relative unknown in the broader scope. Treat others with kindness and stop saying that you're some sort of oracle. It never ends well, whether it's in this life or when you finally appear before the judgment seat. I botched that. Sorry. That's my truth.
It's all good.
Do you think you can do better? We're all ears.
That was sick.
Side note, I'm doing a video exposing a shop. Awesome.
Don't say sorry when you get something wrong. Fucking own it and just, who cares?
No, I fumbled over the judgment seat and I was like, ugh.
Who cares? That was great.
Yeah. So
question.
What you got?
They okay, I don't know too much about the Bible. I know some stuff, but the devil was obviously a fallen angel, right?
According to older text, yes, and it was more elaborated in the New Testament versus the Old Testament. So during the book, so when you read
what's the morning sun?
The morning sun is Lucifer. So okay. So let me paint a picture a little bit.
Let's hear it.
I know a little bit of religion, so stick with me. I know a little bit more religion than Truther ever will. So there's that.
I believe it.
In the book of Job, so like there is an angel kind of like that would be identified as Satan. He was in Satan's original word is adversary, but here in the book, but if you read the book of Job, he's still an angel of God. He could still hold an audience with God and still say like, you know, hey, you should put Job through hell and high water to really test his faith.
Yes. And
God listened. And God put Job through the ringer. I mean, he lost his family, he lost his wealth, it was to the point where he was penniless and he was broke and he was alone. I mean, he was penniless and he was alone. But his faith never wavered. Therefore, God was like proven right. God believed in Job. Even when he was put through the ringer, and Job still, it was until the very last moment where Job basically voiced his frustration with God. And at the very end, you know, everything undoes itself, and Job comes out the other end so much better and so much more appreciative of his faith. Now, and then he turns around and it's only when he snaps where he voices his frustration with God, but he still believes. He still holds faith with God. He still feels that things will still be okay, and they eventually end up okay.
So like the Satan, I heard it from a song, but they said his ideas were too grand. Was he like gossiping, or was he trying to teach other people other shit?
So that would derive from the myth of Prometheus, where Prometheus took fire from the gods and taught humans fire. like how to make fire. So Prometheus was punished. You can draw a parallel with Satan. That the mythology around Satan is more so derived from Paradise Lost by John Milton versus the Bible, because the book of Revelation talks about Satan as being the dragon and the old snake and the false prophet, the Antichrist. The Old Testament doesn't really go into detail about the devil. The Jews don't really, I wouldn't say they believe in the devil, kind of like how Christians do. The Jews believe in something called Sheol, which is called the grave. You're basically going to, like the afterlife is kind of just a really dull, dark, miserable place. It's not. It doesn't evolve into hell until you get into Christian texts. And that's even even the modern interpretation of hell is derived from the Divine Comedy by Dante. So so like it really is.
So you don't know what he means by when his thoughts were too grand?
That would probably be from Paradise Lost.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. To where he was like, he thought he could be God. He could do a better job than God. And
that's probably what. Okay.
Yeah. So that's why like the ancient astronauts and all these weird people that are given platforms which shouldn't be given platforms, they're like, well, maybe they could be different factions of aliens fighting each other. And I'm like, that's not really the case. Like, it could be, it couldn't. So, we can't prove or disprove that. So,
yeah, and Truther, please get your notebook, pen ready. Are you listening? I hope you're listening, Truther. Take some notes, bud.
I try to know a thing or two. But let's unmute this goofball. Let's see what type of other stupid crap is coming out of his mouth, and we'll go from there. It's about a 30-minute video, which is usually what happens when Truth sits there, sips on his sludge. He does this little, he tries to dance in his bed, and he crashes out on his chat.
You might be buying something off the street.
Because I can't stand
YouTube is always the final boss of platforms.
Because they don't say a thing.
Shout outs to
Either way,
YouTube.
you gonna get it. Hillary Clinton's a hurricane. I'm a Tasmanian devil. Didn't he say
That's true.
wasn't a demon? She don't make me laugh. They want my autograph. Fuck Illuminati. I chose another path. I feel like
Okay.
God damn it, I never will. I'm way too clever, living life a fairy tale. I grab the
That's not
steering
bad.
wheel because it's time.
Does Truther have any other siblings? I think he has a brother.
Now, CYRAXX, listen to this. You take notes to sound a tiny bit better than you do. CYRAXX, take notes.
Yeah, CYRAXX, take notes.
Oh, his rapping's so bad. Truther could help him out. And that's
Did I miss you showing the card? No, we are saving that towards the very end, Cursed. But welcome in.
Yo, shout outs, my boy.
Yeah, we're going to show CJ's surprise towards the end of the show. So you got in at, like right at the right time.
Yo,
anytime
big shout outs to Mr. Decals.
Yeah, big shout outs. He was on our show like I would say, gosh,
bro,
it was about a week ago.
It was
now?
One of the best episodes, I think. One of them, top 5.
Like, yeah, just because of all the cool stuff that was uncovered about Brother Chew and Mama Chew, and of course we dunked on Tofia while we were at it. So
Decal, you don't have to have anything to come on if you just want to come kick it. I know Tyler also said you're pretty private and whatnot, but if you want to just come kick it, you're more than welcome to. If that's cool with Tyler, right? Is that cool?
Oh, absolutely.
Perfect. Sorry, I should ask you first.
It's okay. Truther seems like an only child whose mother never popped a kitty out of his. Oh God! Pop the kitty out of his
Huh?
mouth.
Oh no, I see.
Oh Jesus!
I was confused about the
At
kitty
home,
part, but
this Chad
yeah.
sucks dick, and I did this on my own.
He didn't get. Let's just say he didn't get disciplined very well when he was a
Are you an
kid.
idiot? I'm a Aladdin, brother. That's a djinn. That's a genie. I'm your fucking leader.
Jim Genie.
Lots of great laughs. Oh yeah.
How did you think this works?
God, what a
is it?
fucking loser.
Jim.
How did you think this worked?
The more, okay, CJ, the more I pop the titty out of his mouth instead of the kitty. But no, like
Yeah,
the
no,
more
I didn't get
the
that
more I
answer.
watch, please do, and don't want to impose too much. Oh, you're not imposing. The more I watch Truther, the more I despise this bastard. Like it becomes it goes from venom to pure vitriol when I see Sasha's stupid face appear. Like even when I'm trying to make like thumbnails, I just get pissed off. Like I get really pissed. Yeah, because
he's the one. Actually, I don't mind him that much. He doesn't piss me off. He's an idiot. But...
Yeah, he's an idiot. But like, just for all the crap, like he does. Like it boils the blood.
Yeah.
It's like me watching Phil after a while, Darkside Phil after a while. I get pissed off at Phil because I'm like, dude, do you ever learn? Or CYRAXX, like, I mean, maybe CYRAXX is not maybe mentally capable of ever learning, but
this
it's
guy
so
is
frustrating.
He said jinn and genie, right?
Yeah.
The term genie originates from the Arabic word jinn, which refers to invincible supernatural spirit beings in pre-Islamic Arabian.
It could also mean a type of alcohol too. A gin.
A jinn is a demon.
Yeah.
Later Islamic myth. Okay, so the first thing he said was right. Lots of shit he mixes shit up, but like Tyler said, he's just reciting the same shit over and over again that he learned. Like it's not like he thinks he's some sort of prophet. Which that's just not the case. You're just reading from the internet. Yeah. But he did get that one thing right. I said I was going to test him and see how much shit he gets wrong.
He is so unsufferable. The worst part is all the women that simp over him. You know, their tune would change really quick once they learn that he was served in court for domestic violence. He had
Some
DV
girls
on
might
him.
like that.
Well, there's stupid women out there, and I'm not saying all women are stupid, but there are some stupid bitches out there. They're like, I can fix him. No, you can't fix goofballs like this. You can't fix stupid bastards like this. Effing cowards, in the words of PWR.
So they're kind of like
Crack
simps,
Sparrow.
but the opposite.
Yeah, true
those type of women are simps, or I got to give them a different name, but yeah.
Right. Honky Kong, welcome in. But I mean, there's simps anyways. I mean, fuck it. Let's just call women simps too.
Gimps?
Wimps.
Gimps? No.
Wimps. Or Sims. Sims. There we go.
Yeah, we'll figure out something later.
We'll figure something out.
I'm a human right now. Fuck this body.
The only reason why women simp over him, or women even listen to this stupid fuck, is that he looks halfway decent.
Thumbnail.
That one.
Look at this demonic smile,
dude. He looks like a creeper. Sims should go both ways in 2026. I 100% agree.
I agree, but I want to give them a different name, like female version of a simp. But simp works perfect.
You know what they say, can't teach a trad wife to twerk. Yeah, these hoes be crazy.
I can fix her.
Yeah, that's like saying the same thing about Pokimane. Like guys could be like, I can fix Pokimane, I can fix her. No, you can't. No, she's an entitled
She's
little
my
bitch, dude.
princess.
Yeah. She's my passenger princess, bitch. But no. Like she's gonna be an
one
old
of my
maid.
Discord kittens.
Yeah. Well, it's a Gundam's future ex-wife. We'll just say that. I heard that in the comments and I was like, I am totally stealing that. Like all the good content is really either it's either borrowed or stealed. And I'm just like, yeah, it's a Gundam's, future ex-wife.
Yeah.
They're gonna they're gonna hate each other. They're gonna be like really hate each other if they ever met. Like if they met, like if they came face to face, they'll they'll start screaming at each other and then they'll start making out. And
freaks.
Pokimane will be like, "Ooh, put a ring on my finger."
Oh god.
And Gundam would be like,
I did see.
"Fuck it, I'm gonna do this for the lulz. I'm gonna get married to her." And then like within 6 months they have within 6 months they have a divorce, but she somehow has a kid out of it. So it's a Gundam's bastard child. Oh.
I don't know that person. You gotta show me him.
It's a Gundam?
Yeah.
You've never heard of It's a Gundam?
I thought you were talking about the Chinese guy. Whoop them Gundam style.
No. It's a Gundam.
Oh.
I don't get it.
I know.
I'll enlighten you. Pokimane rhymes with punt. Yeah, this dude talks a bunch of shit, then toots an Adderall and does stanky like for 2 hours. Yeah, he's not very original. We'll just say that. How about this, Sasha? Be more original.
Don't make fun of the Ritalin. unless he doesn't have ADHD, then yeah, you should.
Unless CJ, CJ needs his uppies every now and then. So.
Uppy.
Like Nova Online. We'll get to Nova here pretty soon with JiDion.
Ooh.
Yeah, going after a little ooh boy, little diaper boy.
God, why am I cringe today? God, that was awful. I put my whole heart.
Let me be the cringe.
I put my whole heart and soul into that uppies. I'm not doing that again.
Uppies? You want the uppies? It's like how I talk to my dogs, man. I give them the baby voice all the time. And I would have like Tucker, like he would jump up and I'm like, "Who's mama's pretty boy?" And he would be like, he'd be so proud. He'd have his tongue flicking and he would tilt his head this way, that way. He's
it's to the point if Andrew Tate seen us talking like that to a dog, he'd be like, "You poor?
Are you a beta male?"
It's like, bro, we're talking to our dogs. It's not like we talk to our boys.
Yeah, we treat our dogs like they're our babies. Like,
yeah,
it's not the family dog, it's the baby. I toot Adderall and do stanky leg for 2 hours.
That's what's up.
So, Honky Kong, you have something in common with CJ.
Yay. We the Buzz Boys.
It's a Gundam is the real goat. That's from Mr. Lolcow.
Whoop the Gundam style. Sorry.
It's a Gundam. It's a Gundam.
That's mom and dad. That's dream time. That's back and forth. That's dimethyltryptamine.
Mom and dad dream time.
Oh, never mind. You
are tryptamine. That's it.
Compared to my level of intellect, I think you can tell.
Oh,
y'all
shut
listen
up.
to Cumtown?
Can you turn this up, brother?
Yeah, I can turn it up. I was just letting him play while we talked.
Oh, okay. He said something about dream time. Mom and dad.
Not mom and dad's dream time. And then he talked about
I'm scared to search this up.
Yeah, it sounds like something that would be like akin to Blue Waffle.
No, dream time derived.
Y'all listen to Cumtown. I don't listen to Cumtown. My apologies.
Okay, the terms mom and dad are derived from the natural baby babble. He definitely babbles.
He babbles like a baby.
Yo, infant speech sounds like the way we talk to our dogs, kind of. While Dreamtime is a term derived from early European anthropologic Oh
Anthropology?
my God!
Anthropology?
Yeah, sure. Attempts to
Don't make me spit out my water here,
Austra-
CJ.
Yo, I'm a crash out. But it did have a little bit of... Yo, you know how when I freak out when I'm typing to you because my keyboard is?
You
That's how
dick.
I am. I'm like, what the...
You stupid keyboard!
Yeah!
You like that little ballet avatar? I bet you I'm better than anything than you.
No, you're not.
Good one.
You want to do ballet, bitch? That'd be fun. That easy.
Yeah, you know what? It would be more fitting to see you in a tutu, because you're kind of gay. He's gay. He's closeted gay.
For me. I've never done it once in my life.
He hates women. He beats on them.
You show me the first day how it's done. Next day, I'll take over. I'll figure it out. It's called exponential growth. It's called intelligence. I don't need to know exactly what you're doing.
And I would normally say, hey, we don't know if he hit her. That could have just been a lie from the girlfriend. But then you see the way he acts and the way he talks to girls. It's like, oh, okay, it's most likely true.
Most
like
likely.
95%.
God, imagine dealing with this shit 24/7 though.
I'm surprised she didn't get DV, and I wouldn't blame her for hitting him
just
around.
straight up punch him in the face.
It's like, I don't care where this word derives from. Shut up.
We'll watch a little bit, and then I want to show you
dismissed.
another. I want to show you another
yeah,
video,
no, you're
CJ.
good. I'll teach.
Sounds good.
Go ahead and
brother.
take it from
That's
here.
what we're
Yeah.
here for.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh, someone's
love
getting
this
offended. So now I'm getting ballet
Oh,
dancers in here who are
someone's getting
offended by my fucking
offended.
moves. You guys
Shut up.
suck dick. I'll take over your.
Okay.
Golly.
Yeah. Shout outs to Mr. Lolcow for the clip, the archive of Truther777. I want to
And
show.
I like the little edit too.
Yeah, the edits are really good. So
The TV. I know it's simple, but it gives it some flair.
simple yet effective. So we are totally down for that. I want to show you another video, CJ. And it came out about a month ago. And this is like a guy that really thought Truther was interesting, only to get burned by Sasha. And this guy was being like, he was actually being like legit honest. Like he was like, I saw him on another show. I thought he'd be interesting. Let's talk about him. So this guy's name is
not wrong.
Cardo.
Shout out to Fardo.
Cardo. With a
Cardo.
Yeah, C as in Chuck.
Shit.
Okay,
Shout
we'll
out,
see what
Chuck.
he has to say. It's only like a 4-minute video, but I think he hit. This is where I kind of was inspired on my little Sermon on the Mount
Okay.
about Truther.
Okay.
Alright, I'll make it short and sweet. Truther777.
Is this PWR?
Maybe
No.
you'll never see this video. I don't know. Maybe you will. But, it's so hard to
Sounds
talk
like
to somebody when you're in their chat and you can only say a few things and then you just instantly come at somebody with some negative bullshit. But maybe I'm the only one that's ever made a video. Maybe I'm not. Or maybe I just never
Hey,
seen
we're
them,
making a
but
video right now.
long story short, to give you all context, if you're not him, this guy he went on Jim Brewer's comedian YouTube, whatever, and talking about, breaking down the words and what they really mean and this and that and third. I was super interested. And long story short, I joined his channel and go listen to one of his lives, and then I'm completely bombarded by bullshit. And this dude, every time he goes live, yes, are there trolls in there? Yeah, there's a couple trolls here and there, but then there's a couple people like me and other people who ask genuine questions and then get shot down immediately because he always is on some negative bullshit. Like you can't even ask him how his day was or hope you had a good weekend.
That's what makes him more interesting. Why do you want to be all buddy with them? That's like really parasocial. I don't know. It's like this guy's a bit weird too. Obviously not at the deranged level of Truther777, but it's just like, what were you looking for? Like, he still is interesting. Yeah. I think he might be even more interesting when he's banning half of his chat and yelling at everybody. You shouldn't idolize people, especially like Truther777.
Yeah. So picture this, that you're a normie and you stumble on a Jim Brewer's like podcast and he brings on Truther777. And you're like, okay, he's kind of an interesting guy. Let me see if since he brings himself up as a prophet, let's see what kind of prophecies he kicks out. You know, does he forecast the future? Does he give more introspection, like more insights into
is he like the
spirituality? Simpsons? Yeah. And then you go on his live and you see Truther just being an absolute piece of shit to like half of his chat and banning everybody left and right and telling him to either go jump off a bridge, unalive themselves, or go visit a concentration camp to go, full time.
I know that's bad, but I think that would be more interesting. That would make me more interested in him, like how we still talk about him, right?
But we're kind of sickos, CJ. I'm thinking as a normie here. Like, you'd be kind of put off. And you go in the chat and you're like, hey, Sasha, hey, Truther, how's it going? How's your day, man? You doing good? And then he crashes out on you. And then he calls you a piece of shit. And then he mans you. And then he throws the bird. Like, as a normal person, wouldn't you be offended by that behavior?
I not to the point where like I'm offended. I don't know. I get, it'd be like shitty. But if he's already looking at him like, this is a weird cat. Like, this guy's interesting. And so I wouldn't be surprised like he is, but I get it. It'd be a little bit shitty, but it would literally pull me in even more just because of how he's acting. I don't know. He seemed like he wanted to be good friends, or not good friends. He seemed like he wanted to be
at least be friendly. You know what I'm saying? At least be friendly.
I get it.
And then it's dance time.
Because then he tells you, well, you're actually saying this, and I'm like, well, maybe we are saying that, but instead of fucking attacking us and being a dickhead about the shit, how about explain it, and then maybe we can understand, so that maybe we can enjoy this live with you.
That's a good point. Like, maybe like you explain, hey, if you say this to me and you try to be nice to me, like, this type of thought process goes through my head. But he doesn't. Yeah. Like, if you try to say, hey, like, I'm trying to explain myself. What's that now? I'm sorry.
You haven't paid him yet. Then
he'll thank you. He'll be like Darkside Phil. Like, thanks for the money, bitch. Now you're banned,
So I'm guessing this guy thought he was a weird but nice guy explaining words that are derived from Greek and Islamic culture.
Greek mythology, and
and then he winds up in a lolcows live stream. He wasn't expecting that, I guess.
Yeah, another soapbox I wanted to get on to, and I didn't want to. I kind of didn't think about it until just now, is that I love eschatology. Like, I love the study of the end times. If Truther was really a prophet and he would be speaking of the end, and he'd be speaking of eschatology, which, yes, if you look at the Greek word, if you look at where it's derived from, it is called the study of the end times. And I mean, you can Google it, and if I'm wrong, man, point it out to me. Like, tell me I'm wrong. But it is the I know. But Truther has no eschatology to him. He has no insights into spirituality or provide thoughts on the future like a clairvoyant that he claims he is. What bothers me...
He's just memorized words that are derived.
He just puts all these words together and he says, "Oh, well, these rhyme. These are really cool. They rhyme together, you know. And then you know what? I'm gonna piss off my chat and I'm gonna go dance, like with my shirt off and be a thirst trap. Like he is indeed a thirst trap. Like I mean, I think he owns that too. But yeah, like you talk about being a prophet and you talk about you know, where's your eschatology? Where is your clairvoyance where you can forecast the future? If you can forecast the future, tell me what the weather is going to be like next, you know, April 19th when I bring Lore on. Like tell me the synopsis of how that podcast go. Which if I'm
Be
a
like
prophet,
Sunny.
you know,
Like,
I'll play Nostradamus for a second. I think the upcoming episode of the Unfiltered podcast and the April 19th episode of the Unfiltered podcast are going to be fucking fantastic. Emphasis on fantastic. So
extraordinary,
immaculate, just a work of art. Like you hang it up in the Louvre. Chef's kiss. Anywho, I'm gonna let Cardo keep going.
You know, and but it never happens.
Cheap
that
plug,
way.
by the
Every
way.
time he goes,
Do you think he's
live, it's always
schizophrenic?
some bullshit.
Oh, absolutely. Sasha's definitely schizophrenic. He's definitely a schizo.
It would give him an out for some things. You'd be like, okay, this is why he's crazy and manic. Not the DV shit, obviously, that's on him.
Mm-hmm.
But like, okay, maybe these ramblings are from a schizophrenic.
He's the
And,
Steven Seagal of the prophet world. That's a good one.
If he's not schizophrenic, oh god, that's just pure crazy. Like,
There's some chemical imbalance going on.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I am stuffed. Sorry, guys. I'm getting off my sickness, so I'm snorting like a cokehead. My bad.
Snorting like PWR off of a hot
PWR, baby.
Shawn Michaels retrospective.
He's always
Let me
yelling
get
or
my
screaming
clothes
at
off.
somebody or just talking shit to somebody voicing their opinion or whatever the case is, and I don't understand it. But I just wanted to make this video because I just wanted to say, bro, like I don't. You're a cool dude, man. Like I'm not saying
He's
that
not a
shit
cool
because,
dude. All the
this guy
are
is
Andrew Tate, and they're all gay.
This guy is wanting for it to be like an underling to Truther777. Doesn't it sound like, how can you say he's cool after being treated like that?
Exactly. I mean, it's maybe a little bit of Stockholm syndrome. Who knows?
Yeah, this guy has a little bit of issues, I bet you.
Brooks Looks, welcome in.
Yo, shout out to my boy.
Yeah, Brooks Looks.
Our boy.
Our boy. Okay.
That's what's up.
What's up to all the straight jackets, homies?
you know, you need my approval or whatever the fuck you're gonna reply to if you ever see this. But like, I genuinely fuck with you, man. Like, I fuck with you because I see myself.
Fuck with you. He probably would. He's
I see myself in you, he's about to say.
Oh,
I see myself in you.
I seen a lot of myself in you, just the way that you are and the way that you think, and
I was
blah,
right.
blah, blah. So I was fucking interested
Called
to
it.
listen to what you had to say, man. And then when I got on the lives, you know, it completely turned me off. And I know it doesn't matter because I don't matter, and
That's
my
true.
opinion doesn't matter. But bro,
That's
like,
true.
it does. We do matter because we're the ones that are going to be funding or feeding your fucking channel, and we're also the ones that will fucking learn.
He's trying to teach him a lesson and be like, hey, if you do this better, we'll give you more money. Bro, just say it in a magical world. He did get better and started treating you guys. You're still gonna donate to him when you know his true self? Really? Come on. He'd just be grifting at that point.
Yeah, he would be grifting. Yeah. Like a few other people we know, like Darkside Phil or the Quartering. Like,
Facts.
God,
Hassan.
I still can't believe the Quartering just basically blew a gasket over Easter weekend. Just a drunken, blown gasket. Just a drunken
casket. And this casket has been leaking for a while, and finally it popped.
It popped. Yeah.
Because you can just see it all over his YouTube channels. He was just losing his mind.
That's what happens when the Kino Casino lives rent-free in your brain.
They get their instrument to hate, and we get
Got the real instrument of hate. The chicken.
Okay, shut up. Shut up. Jeez.
We gotta
Doesn't
save the chicken for PWR, but
we do.
So who is this? Okay, this is a guy named Cardo. He basically put up a video about Truther777. So
he's got his heart broken.
what happened
kinda.
with Jeremy? Oh, Jeremy Hambley? Oh God.
Huh? Explain.
Honky Kong. Do you not know?
Okay.
It's been all over it's been all over YouTube.
Let
me give you the skinny. I'll get the skinny. So the Keno Casino has been covering Jeremy Hambley, aka the quartering, for I would say probably at least a year. At first they were thinking they were gonna just dunk on Melanie Mac because Melanie Mac's kind of cringe.
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, but the casino finds out that Jeremy Hambley is keeping Hannah Claire, who I think she was a former journalist. I live under a rock. Okay, so I'm filling you in. I'm doing you a solid.
I do too.
So the Keno Casino finds out, PPP and Warski find out that Jeremy is essentially like paying Hannah Claire and Melanie Mac to basically appear on a show, like $500 a pop. Like that's the quarter is thirsty. Yes. So they've been doing coverage of Jeremy for, I would say, pretty close to a year now. And now it's there. The biggest reveal has been, and Jeremy brings this up, and he brings this upon himself as he mentions his wife. And he brings up like that they're swingers. And they brought in this guy with a criminal record into their house to like sleep with his wife. While he sits at, it's like the IDUB. It's like IDUB.
Cuckening.
Yeah. He he probably has the hotel room chair and he watches this dude plow his wife on multiple occasions.
That's not what's up.
Keno Casino
That's not what's up.
Like exposed that because, well, of course Jeremy brought that up. And of course, in a drunken stupor over Easter weekend, the quartering goes nuts and starts messaging. Well, okay, there was also a thing about the audit because Jeremy talks about, oh, I'm not making money. Our Rumble deal is going to be expiring in the summer. We're probably gonna be trimming a lot of fat this summer. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to keep things going. Like he's crying and whining about this, and then he turns around and he buys like he buys like $1,000 packs of Magic cards or Pokemon cards for content, which blows up spectacularly in his face. So there's also that. And yeah, this guy, like, I think it all built up. And the Keno Casino was asking, along with Josh Moon, the owner of Kiwi Farms, they were asking, hey, could you send in like your financials over to Caleb Hammer? I know you have reservations with Caleb Hammer, or an equivalent.
He's not bad.
Yeah, to audit, to check your books and make sure that you're in good financial shape. Jeremy initially agreed to it and then backed out. And then the whole thing about the whole cuckold stuff about Jeremy and his bull, who has a criminal record, who's been plowing his wife. Like, in a drunkard stupor over Easter weekend, he goes nuts. And he's like, I'm going to take down the Keno Casino. I'm going to go scorched earth. I mean, the text messages are out.
Next episode, we should cover that and call the title The Quartering and the Cuckening.
And then we have Keno, the problem is you can't find a good picture of PPP anywhere. Maybe Warski, but it's hard. I'd have to go on the Keno Casino and like screenshot Ashton. So maybe
they have a thumbnail. I'm sure they have a thumbnail with them too.
You can
crop them
kinda,
out, maybe
kinda.
both of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he let a criminal rip his wife's booster box. Damn, dude. Yeah.
Sheesh.
And he
bro,
spurted out over it.
I give more respect to the person that buys their last dimes on crack cocaine than Magic the Gathering. Crack cocaine's an addiction, so that's an excuse. Magic? Oh my goodness.
Well, don't speak ill about Magic because
I'm not. I'm saying when you're poor, when you're not doing good.
When you're brokey, yeah.
Yes, that's the issue.
Yeah.
I have lots of Pokemon cards and shit that I'm gonna sell soon. But like I have no problems with cards in general.
Sure.
It's just like I give more respect to the crackhead just because it's an addiction. That no one should have an addiction to Magic cards to the point where they're spending their last dimes on it. That's crazy work.
Yeah. So was him and the Sydney Watson thing new or not? I just saw a video of that today. I think a lot more details about Jeremy Hambley is starting to surface because he's starting to take so much heat. Other things are starting to boil to the surface. You know, usually when a controversy happens, it snowballs really bad. And like, let's say like something like I crashed out or something, and then people start digging on me and they start finding stuff. Not that
CYRAXX.
Yeah, not that you really find stuff about me. I mean, but I'm just using myself as an example.
Just say CYRAXX when he was caught.
Yes.
Who found him
so
first?
when CYRAXX was caught by Masshole Mafia, by Kate.
Yeah.
A lot more things decided to come to the surface about Chance. So
yeah.
But
and also the cops.
Low-key a dime. His wife is pretty mid.
Like what happened with the cops and Afro Man. The cops ended up suing Afro Man, and Afro Man looked into who's suing him, found out the one guy's brother was a a predator, and he was fired from the force, and he found out more shit and made music videos on them, and they were actually found guilty for breaking his like door and all. Like Afro Man ended up winning the court case against these cops that screwed him over. And so what if they didn't go sue Afro Man, he wouldn't have found all this other shit, and it just snowballed into him winning and then exposing there's lots of good cops, but there's also those dirty cops that make
the good cops generally hate the dirty cops.
Yes.
Yeah. And
it sucks because it makes the good cops look like shit.
Yep.
When that's
that's what loses the public's trust on law enforcement. Also, I want to add, like, if you really watch like the quartering sometimes, like before Melanie Mac got married, he would subtly have the hots for Melanie Mac. Yeah, like
that cold.
Yeah, he would so you could tell through subtle signs that he was a swinger. Like he wanted to bang Melanie Mac so bad. Like you could tell. And then like Hannah Claire's expressions are usually so good. Like she's always Jeremy would say something really stupid, and Hannah would be like, "What the fuck?" And they would, the Kino Casino would always screenshot her face and make it stickers in the Kick Chat. So really, I mean, it's really funny. They sit there and laugh
don't
about
you
it.
think if the quartering didn't talk so much, he'd actually be a lot more popular than he is now? Because he can, if I'm correct, he can get to a point where he seems somewhat normal, he seems somewhat educated, but then he just ruins it by opening his mouth up too much.
Yeah.
Or am I totally off by that? Is he just an idiot?
He's just an
all
idiot.
the time.
He was a guy that was
said.
"Hey, let me jump on this right-wing grift." And don't get me wrong, there's just as many grifters on the left side as there are on the right. There's grifters everywhere. If you get into the UFO community, there are there are grifters upon grifters upon grifters. Just saying. That's just an example. But yeah,
it's actually equal on left and right. I was going to say one was worse than the other.
7
but
years,
nowadays
Kino.
it's the same. Their left and right are equally. Lots of them are just grifting.
Right.
Not
7
all
years,
of them,
Kino. 7 motherfucking years. Okay. So I think we've reached the end of our Truther segment. We've said our piece.
Indeed.
We did. We spent about an hour talking about him. So we are going to talk about JiDion's kind of discovery as of late.
My boy.
He is doing the good Lord's work. So instead of dunking on a lolcow, I was like, you know what? Let's praise someone. Let's give him some kudos. Especially going after, the usual suspects of CYRAXX and Nova Online. We haven't talked about PHIBZ yet. And I think maybe in the future we'll talk about her. We'll see if we can do some deep diving and find out what we can find out. I do know that PHIBZ has kind of been a hot topic amongst, Kiwi and Smokey. Too High for Stupid, by the way. Shout out to their work. They do really good work. I think Major Chilla. I think McGillicuddy's done some stuff.
Everybody
and their brother has covered PHIBZ. Save for us, CJ. Where are we at? We're stuck on Truther.
Yeah.
CYRAXX about to be famous for real. Yeah, this is the second time CYRAXX breaks containment. And then, but like all three, like they're in the crosshairs of JiDion. And you know what? We are here for it. I think it came to the point where JiDion is reaching out to William Gloryhole. If that collaboration happens, would it be... Now, this is a question I'm going to pose to both you, CJ, and the chat. If there was a JiDion, William Gloryhole, N-word Boy, Southern Harlot collab and a panel, and somehow like they corner CYRAXX, would that be considered the crossover of the year?
It would, but I suggest him not to do that, unless I would like for him to try to bait CYRAXX out first. Say, hey, I'm a 14-year-old girl. Come meet me here. See if CYRAXX will do that. Wait a few months or maybe a year. Mm-hmm. And then if he can't do it, then I think he should go on the podcast and do it. But I still think it would be the collab of the year regardless. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But I think he should. Wouldn't it be better if we seen CYRAXX just getting out of the bus stop, kind of shifting around like a little
constantly looking over his shoulder, and then he sees a guy wearing a cupcake suit, come up,
or stylist suit.
Oh god, comes up like a pencil.
Hey, cutie.
If your tongue, cutie.
Yeah,
god,
and I think that would be
you'd be shitting his pants for real.
Because we've seen him jump on the bus before to go meet somebody. So maybe he would do that with a 14, 15-year-old.
Is this a real prospect? It's a possibility. I'm kind of curious on what William Gloryhole would think. So
why do you think he would not be happy with that?
Because as much as it would be cool to see William and JiDion join forces, William tends to keep the circle small.
Yeah.
As far as unfortunately he was unable to prevent the kennel kickers from really infiltrating the CYRAXX, from infiltrating the Raxoverse. I think JiDion's doing it the right way. He's reaching out to William.
Yes.
Yeah. Have Rax wear a fidget spinner costume. That'd be so funny.
I just hope, and I do think they would too, especially if Mastro Mafia is there and William. I think they would say the truth and not over-exaggerate it. You don't have to. We've talked about this. You don't have to over-exaggerate CYRAXX's story. So I think they would say the most important details, go over those important details. And so I think it would go well.
Yeah.
Just there's some people I don't think you should go to, just in case, like especially the people that have lied before. I actually don't even see those people online anymore when they got exposed for lying about, yo, what a piece of shit. If you're lying to make CYRAXX look bad, it's like, what are you doing? You don't have to do that. Like, just bring up the real receipts. You're dumbing it down by lying about that. You're making CYRAXX look almost like a victim at that point if you're lying about him. You don't have to lie.
Yeah. So they would have to play the long game in the Raxoverse is too impatient. Yes, the Raxoverse is very impatient. You know, what's going on below surface level? I don't see anything.
What you mean by that? Can you explain there, Brooks?
Yeah. Elaborate on that, Brooks. Do us a big solid. Elaborate that. I want to
remember we're cavemen over here.
Yeah, we're cavemen covering troglodytes. But yeah, let's watch a little bit. Let's watch a little bit of JiDion reacting. It's actually pretty good.
Interesting. Awesome.
I would. Yeah, it's very interesting how it. And he's watching a Turkey Tom video. Oh, Low T Bike Tyson went to jail, didn't he? He sure did.
Good. I'm glad he's
T,
watching Turkey Tom's.
Yeah, this is Turkey Tom's, which is very surface level, by the way.
Which you need.
CYRAXX and William and everyone associated seem quiet. Yes, everything's quiet on the Western Front. However, I do feel like CYRAXX is kept quiet because of the Kennel Kickers and their creation of Jackie, and that's been keeping the Goblin busy. And William put out a post. I think it was about a month or so ago, and he was like, "Okay, you know, if you want to play, you know, you want to be the three raccoons in a trench coat pretending to be a hot girl online, you know, all the more power to you. Like, as long as he doesn't jump on my panels and you know start spouting, start raging out and pulling down his pants." So. That was brought up by William a few months ago.
I honestly think it's good for him to watch Turkey Tom because he knows he trusts Turkey Tom, and you don't need a 4-hour video. That is just way too much to take in. So the main shit is probably the most important. So I think it's good that he is watching the Turkey Tom video.
Yeah, or
even though he doesn't explain everything. It is good. I think it's the best idea.
Little rascals at the bank. Or you can watch the Raxoverse series that we've put on. You can also check us out.
Too.
We kind of do a TLDR. If you really want deep dives into CYRAXX, I mean, Swampy D's done a really good job.
But that's like part of that's like 100
it's up to
right?
What, 170 parts now?
No one's got time for that.
No. Or just check out CJ and Rumble.
And this is for like what's his name's kind of a normie. Not really, but kind of. He once was a normie, now he's getting into the fringe of the lolcow community and stuff. And so I like I said, I think there is other people that will go into detail that it will explain every little thing to the T, but this is more palatable. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
And he knows Turkey Tom. He's talked to Turkey Tom. They've had discussions, and so that's why he chose him, I guarantee.
Sure, you betcha.
Days later, a video comes out of our boy proudly sucking on that same stylus. As the shtick grows increasingly tiresome, the trolls decide to up the ante. One of the troll outlets mentioned a while ago, Masshole Report, decides to play the part of a 14-year-old catfish to see if CYRAXX would bite. They presented themselves as Crystal and claimed to be suffering from bullying, and CYRAXX responded. As they chatted back and forth, Crystal sent a picture of herself, an adult decoy by the way, to which CYRAXX responded with compliments. Soon after, he declares his love for her, followed by him claiming that despite being 30, he looks like he's also 14.
JiDion.
Immediately after, sends a picture of his disco stick. It seems like the catfish didn't plan to...
Look at his reaction. This is the face of a man who has found CYRAXX for the first time.
That's so good.
This was my expression when I found out about CYRAXX the first time.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Like, what? Like, this is a real human being? Like, are you serious?
Do you want to take a ride on my disco stick?
Yo, Tone cutie. Yo, Tone.
Get the picture so soon. I won't get into too much detail beyond this, but despite believing the person he's talking to is 14 years old, he asks for indecent pictures repeatedly over the course of their conversation.
Bro, unless the cops get a decoy on him, sadly, with him being in Ohio, you're not gonna get him. Ohio is one of those states where they will not take chat logs. The only way we can get an arrest in Ohio is if they have CP.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you,
After some time, probably after he told Sally what he was up to, and she told him how it could get him into trouble.
Good job, JiDion. I haven't heard too much people say that.
Yeah.
Have
Good job
you?
explaining that.
Yeah, I actually haven't heard somebody explain that. That might not be true, but this is one of the first times. There could have been another time, but that I didn't know that.
You know, if you want
Especially
to be
me
Dog the
being
Bounty
Canadian.
Hunter, you gotta know the law.
Yeah,
You gotta know
JiDion's being the new dog.
Yeah. You gotta know the law better than Judge Dredd. I'll just say that.
He expresses regret and ghosts Crystal. It's likely that CYRAXX sussed out that this was going to make its way into Marty's hands, so his tactics became much more frantic and desperate. This was no fluke either, as during her investigation, Kate, the person running this operation, discovered that CYRAXX had done the same thing in 2014 when he would have been 24. In another instance, which was eventually revealed, he was briefly together with a 15-year-old named Chloe. In a cameo he made in one of Marty's streams soon after the Crystal incident, knowing that YouTube forbade any kind of nudity, he proceeded to flash the camera in an attempt to get Marty's account shut down. This is a tactic he came to employ multiple times after. After a few police reports about CYRAXX's online dealings with fake 14-year-olds, Sally called the cops over a fake picture of someone holding a firearm outside their house. To make everything even more cursed, CYRAXX's dad, now free from prison, discovers that his son is a horror cow and appears on one of Marty's streams. It seems going to jail didn't fix him.
I hope JiDion can actually get the goblin out and arrest him.
Yo, for this part's really...
Us too, Mr.
Well
Lolcow.
put.
Us too. I say arrest CYRAXX and throw the key out.
I am biased with Turkey Tom, but this part, he's putting it, how do I say, really nicely. Like, this is a horrible guy. And just from that 2 minutes, he hit the nail on the head, I think.
Yeah.
From that part. That's...
Christopher, welcome in. Good to
Did
see
you
man.
remember Chloe?
Not really. Dude. Yeah, like, but you watch like how CYRAXX acts with all these underage kids, and it's all the same. I mean, if any female decides to interact with Raxo, he usually just shows off his schlong. Look at me, chewed up bubblegum, bitch. Like, just seriously.
Shout outs to Chris.
By searching his new name, Oangus Ravenwood, a Pinterest shows up with categories like feminized soccer boys are easy to convince and boys in dresses, containing multiple images of young boys in drag. When asked about it by Marty and Schmeckel, he claimed it was for trans kid awareness. Meanwhile, after years of being in the dark side, CYRAXX turns to Christian.
I sure can.
What the
Well, but then again, the apple didn't fall far from the tree, right?
That's crazy. I forgot about that.
Well, you just gotta remember the CYRAXX verse is so deep.
Yeah, like Mariana's trench deep, and so there's so many foul things you forget. I think you mentally, you actually make yourself forget because you don't want that in your head.
Yeah, because if you see it, you can't unsee it.
Yeah, and I don't want to be thinking about like the people that are good with the CYRAXX lore that can remember it in the back of your head. That's awesome, but golly, I feel bad too. It's like I need to write this shit down so I remember like the smaller things, not the smaller things, but
Christopher, what you got?
So much horrendous shit that.
Do you guys like Warhammer 40K?
I'm sorry, I don't.
I like the lore. The Emperor of Mankind's kind of cool. the Horus heresy. You know, the how they travel from point A to point B within their universe is kind of cool.
Yeah, no, lately I've just been so busy. I'm either doing the podcast, I'm working on the side, on and off with my uncle, and then I'm either at the boxing gym, or it's just so much.
I'm getting shiners.
Yeah, I've stopped playing video games.
So Warhammer 40K is almost like it's kind of almost like a
Halo,
kind of like a tabletop RPG. Is probably the best way to describe it.
Okay,
where you have figurines instead of cards. It was terrible when CYRAXX's dad said soccer boys are easy or something like that, or posted rather. If you do, I suggest watching my latest episode of the CYRAXX show. Oh, that's a good plug.
So the soccer mums. Oh, that was the dad. Yes, now I remember that.
This is CYRAXX's dad. So the apple didn't fall far from the tree.
I see. That's why I didn't remember it, because it wasn't CYRAXX. It was
Christopher. You were teasing us. I got you. Yeah, shout outs to Christopher. Check out the CYRAXX show. It's very entertaining, and Christopher does a pretty good CYRAXX. It's actually better than my CYRAXX, bitch.
Yeah. Shout outs to Chris.
I don't know what to think of this JiDion. I think he's very mean, just like music personality for the last 7 motherfucking years. I just want to be with my girl Jackie, who's actually secretly 3 raccoons in a trench coat.
Okay, anyhow, I'll keep going.
To get Marty's account shut down. This is a tactic he came to employ multiple times after. After a few police reports about CYRAXX's online dealings with fake 14-year-olds, Sally called the cops over a fake picture of someone holding a firearm outside their house. To make everything even more cursed, CYRAXX's dad, now free from prison, discovers that his son is a horror cow and appears on one of Marty's streams. It seems going to jail didn't fix him, since by searching his new name, Oangus Ravenwood, a Pinterest shows up with categories like feminized soccer boys are easy to convince and boys in dresses, containing multiple images of young boys in drag. When asked,
I sounded like David just now. It's not hard to sound like David Ewan.
Did he mention what he went to jail for? That'd be kind of
it was the bike path incident.
I know, but did he mention that? I don't think he mentioned that yet.
Not yet.
About it by Marty and Schmeckel, he claimed it was for trans kid awareness. Meanwhile, after years of being on the dark side, CYRAXX turns to Christianity to fix his situation, while posting a few spoken word poems playing the victim. I suppose.
What's that?
Him not mentioning what CYRAXX's dad. That's pretty important.
For. That's pretty, because I think I brought that up into the Raxoverse.
Yeah. Your CYRAXX impression sound like David.
Even though I like Turkey Tom, that was a little bit of that.
That's why I feel like if you watch a Turkey Tom video on CYRAXX, like it's almost like CYRAXX 101.
Yeah,
and then once you get deeper, like you start watching like Swampy D, or you start tuning in, like shit, like when I don't know. Well, Bay Shaman used to really A-log Christian quite a bit. He did the same thing with CYRAXX. Trying to think of who else really like you get into like Antimatter Morty, who's starting to get really kind of deep, like wading deep into the CYRAXX shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, and then like your commentary on CYRAXX. You can even lump in like.
I didn't really do the history and I would just react to him with my edit. Now I got away with my edits and shit because I didn't want to.
You didn't want to sicken yourself, right?
That too, and I did. Like, I think I would have forgotten a little bit here and there, and I was self-conscious, and so I'm like, you know what? I'll tell people this guy's a bad guy, show the proof why he's bad, and then react to what was new with CYRAXX, right? And so I do give a lot of credit to Turkey Tom, Swampy D, Kiwi Tape, Smokey
and then also N-Word Boy, like the original archiver, and Goblin Records, like.
Yeah, he's an archiver. Yeah.
Yeah. For the classics, N-Word Boy's channels has a great archive. Absolutely. Shout out to N-word boy. That fact is a 101. It's his dad. That might be why I unsub from him. I don't remember. Yeah, it's such an important detail to leave out because that's the bike path incident. That's what led CYRAXX's dad to go to jail, and it set forth the motion where CYRAXX had to go live with Sally.
Yeah, if the documentary was about CYRAXX's dad, I would be a lot more pissed off and be like, yo, what the but it is a screw up. Yeah, for sure.
It's an oversight. I'll just say that.
Due to loyalty to people of the same proclivities, he goes back to being friends with Chuck Stiegel and defends him from the accusations. Around this time, we can see that CYRAXX has begun to frequently scratch his head, which we eventually learn is due to the bedbug biting him. In exchange for the return of his PayPal account, Marty strikes a deal with CYRAXX that the two would meet up in real life in order to square their differences.
Shaman! Shout out Base Shaman!
Our boy!
Shaman, we miss you.
Come back.
Shaman, come back. Dude.
Shaman.
Well, you know what would be really crazy if, like, somehow, like, I would have you and Base Shaman together, like, on CRASHOUT Connoisseurs? Holy shit. The fucking universe would explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
We would have to, like, we would have to rename it almost like The Return of Starship Lockjaw or something. Well, it was him calling the police to say I look like the guy you were looking for, but it's not me. I know, that's so dumb, don't you think? It was so dumb. He gave himself away. If he just like shut his mouth, maybe just like a Scooby-Doo villain, he might have gotten away with it if it wasn't for those meddling kids. But no, seriously, he did it to himself.
Yo, that would be so sick if he came on our podcast. I would buy a genie hat.
You buy like a turban? Yeah.
On Amazon, I'd wear it.
Yeah.
100%.
And you know what? Like when people ask Shaman to take it off, he's got a wonderful dome. He actually has a really well-shaped head.
And who cares? That's his gig. He's a genie.
I just now realized you guys are commenting on JiDion. Oof, CYRAXX does not need nor deserve the attention. But if it's at the cost of, like, you know, CYRAXX like having like a jailhouse arc, I'd probably be on board with it. But I get it.
Yeah, but like what's his name said, Ohio's kind of screwed up with the
That's
laws.
JiDion, yeah. It's you have to be. It's not so much chat logs. It's you got to have CP.
And also, I think maybe like people pretending to be people, that might screw things up a little bit. I don't know if you're allowed to do that or if it's just cops that are not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
I forget what that term was when you're false. I can't remember.
Yeah,
But it's
like impersonation.
Yeah, and like it's impersonation, but you're also
entrapment. Is that it?
Entrapment. I don't know if that's just for the cops. The cops can't entrap.
Yeah.
Or if it's for the
it
public.
Can't be. It can't be citizens. It has to be law enforcement. In a lot of cases.
I don't even think cops can do entrapment either.
Right, because then states. you can actually, like, if you had a good enough lawyer, you can wiggle your way out of that. He won't go to jail. JiDion won't do anything aside from bringing attention. Akron, Ohio deems Chance is a complete mental case, and because of that, he always gets the pass. Yep.
Hey, Akron, Andrew Laws. Screw off.
And upon showing up to CYRAXX's house, CYRAXX once again hides in the attic. After revealing during a spat with the troll that over the course of his entire career, he's made a total of just under $6 from his music.
And it's Tony the Black Dragon.
He has history too, but he's I hate saying he's funny and I don't mind him, but he did take pictures of teenagers at the mall. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
People kind of forgive him because he is in a wheelchair and he can't really do anything, but I don't know.
Yes.
Chance Wilkins.
Chance Wilkins.
What does
That
that
seemed
name
like a
sound
fake
so
laugh.
suspiciously familiar? Maybe because your screen name is CYRAXX? What do you mean by CYRAXX?
Oh my God, Chris Hansen's on the case.
Chance. Chris Hansen here of Hansen versus Predators.
Chris
to catch a
Hansen's
predator and
kinda
have a secret.
shitty too.
Yeah, he is. Like, yeah.
He was big. He came onto YouTube and he was popping up. People like, oh, finally. And then I forget what happened. The tides changed, and they're like, "Yo, screw Chris Hansen." I forget.
Well,
I don't know
because
if
he
wasn't
came off
doing-
as a grifter.
Yes. Boom. You got. That's what it came off. You're right.
Yeah, he was a grifter. And then he
Terry
talks about wanting to
Caravello,
resurrect, like, wanting to resurrect How to Catch a Predator or To Catch a Predator, and he keeps flopping every single time because he's damaged goods.
He needs to join with JiDion. And honest to God, he did an interview with Perry Caravello. Because
I
people were
remember
saying,
you telling me this because, like, he's like, because somebody was like, yeah, Perry's like a scumbag when Perry's really harmless. Like,
yes.
yeah,
It was. We gotta watch.
People used to like really troll Perry with like Darkside Phil, which still brings tears to my eyes to this day. It brings tears of laughter, but yeah,
Yo,
like,
he's a king, Perry.
yeah. Well, like the time where, what was it? This was recently where he just put on like 30 t-shirts to try to break a world record.
I think he's done that a few times now. Yeah.
See, like,
He's beat
I
his
like
record.
Perry Caravello because he's a palate cleanser. It's like Tony Chase.
Yes. We should talk about him next pod. Do you think we can fit in a Perry segment?
we could
next?
definitely have Perry.
Nice.
Yeah, for all the Truther and Nova and, you know, some of the, and Chris Chan, like, I don't mind switching it up with Tony Chase and Perry. So
Perry hand job, Caravello.
Handy to Randy in 92.
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
And some say he did a blowy too, but that's, I don't
Which
know.
I think he
don't know.
denies though. He's like, I mean,
Tom B was like, so you just gave him a handy? Nothing else, Perry? He's like, Tom B, shut up. Trying to see if he did anything else.
Oh, Perry's movie.
Tom B.
We should all
Tom
watch
B's good
Windy
too.
City Heat.
Yes.
Let's make
I
that
think
a
it's
mission
free to
someday.
watch.
Is it free to watch?
I think it wasn't aired in any theaters. It was aired on the Comedy Network in
the
like
Comedy
back
Channel?
in the 99. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's most likely we might be able to. We got to look into that though.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do
Yeah.
some research.
Awesome,
Like 2 minute
brother.
research. we could definitely make a stream out of watching Windy City Heat, or we could do like a special session or something where like we'll put a timer up above. Okay, it is free. Okay, we could put a timer up above, and then you watch Windy City Heat while we're watching Windy City Heat, and we're reacting to all of it. So I've seen people do that on member streams a few times. So just a thought.
But they said it's free. We might be able to watch it
On YouTube?
yeah. But we'll have to do research, obviously. But yeah.
Windy City Heat.
Will we get a copyright claim?
Let's see, Windy City Heat.
Maybe would we get a copyright claim if we reacted? I hate AI, but geez, it's helpful. It's not good.
To Windy City Heat on YouTube. Yes, you would risk a copyright claim or a strike if you react to Windy City Heat on YouTube without permission.
Okie dokie.
While
Yes.
commentary is considered fair use, simply re-uploading large portions of the film with minimal reaction can result in demonetization, content blocking, or strike.
We're good at talking.
We like to yap. It would almost be better to like, I don't know, do that like on Kick or something.
Yeah,
Like
that
Kick or
or
Rumble.
like once we get the Patreon or whatever we're gonna do.
Yeah,
maybe
that would
that's where we do.
That'd be a good one for Patreon.
Also, maybe we could play the best of, or is that even pushing it? That's probably pushing it, huh?
Pushing it, maybe.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
just thinking out loud.
Yeah, we'll continue a little bit more. I'm just cleaning up my windows here. Yeah.
What do you think about us catching up with him? Like planning a day when he goes live, and then watching a little bit of a live stream,
sniping him a little bit.
Yeah, in a good way.
Yeah.
And then that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I might I might donate to him via PayPal, and we could write something funny.
Yeah.
I'll pitch $5-10 to make a couple donos. We could talk some shit. That's fun. They want that. Tom B wants us to
talk.
So we're not bullying.
Perry.
We're not bullying. We're having fun. And we're giving them money for it. I'll do it. I love Perry. That's the only person, only lolcow I'll donate to. Yeah.
I need you to have a seat right over there. Been going through some transcripts, and I see some disturbing things online. You don't want to be the target of one of my investigations, Chance.
He then gets together and engaged, apparently, to a trans woman named Trisha and begins defending her honor against trolls who are misgendering her. CYRAXX begins posting videos of himself training to fight Marty again, only to flake out a second time when Marty showed up, sending Ed and Sally down on his behalf instead. During the same stream, CYRAXX brings up a shooting that took place near his house in which a 13-year-old was injured, and acts as if that event was actually the doing of Marty's goons, who got the kid by mistake.
CYRAXX blaming Marty for so much crap. That's so funny.
Yo, CYRAXX is gonna do Bushido. What is that?
I'm gonna learn how to do karate.
The Steven Seagal one, the Bushido, the fake shit.
Oh God. Oh, I remember it. Steven Seagal. Oh God.
Yeah, I think it's Bushido or.
No, it's something else. Martial art.
Oh,
Aikido.
You're right. Good call.
Aikido.
Good call.
Yeah, Aikido.
Shit,
yeah, which is basically like glorified
WWE.
tumbling.
Yeah.
It's glorified
it's
tumbling.
Like
That's what it is.
Wait, because of you and your little goons, a 13-year-old little boy died today, bro. I know those bullets meant for me.
In January 2022, he audibly...
They were unaligned to Minecraft today, Marty!
Oh my God.
You won't get away with this!
Just anything to paint him in a bad light, right?
Yeah.
It's like you killed these... What the... Stop it.
Stop it, CYRAXX. Get some help.
He fights with Sally over his obsession with the internet in the background of one of his streams. It sounds like she's telling him to get a job while he claims that protecting his family is more important, before bringing up some acquaintances of his who are in the hospital as if it was relevant to the situation. In February, he joins the Dark Side Phil Club, forgetting his stream is on while he does the deed. Despite nothing being visible...
That's what's up.
Of course he choked his chicken while the stream was going. Of course he did.
Is this thing on? Is the camera on the whole time, Marty?
Oh my God.
CYRAXX is such a mangled-eyed mongoloid, or a mangled-eyed manic mongoloid.
The tricky-eyed troglodyte, the googly-eyed goblin, the wonky-eyed wombat, which is kind of
wonky-eyed wizard. My new nickname is the wonky-eyed wizard because the wonky-eyed wombat because wombats are cool.
Yeah,
I don't want to call CYRAXX.
Cool.
So I'll be the wonky-eyed wombat. He's the wonky-eyed wizard, or the mangled-eyed manic mongoloid. I really
the mongoloid.
Yeah.
I'll do you the favor of not playing the footage of it because you get to hear some audio besides the stream of Heather he's watching to relive the good times while he cranks it. The aftermath is quite ominous. Due to another...
Dion's reaction was so good. It's so good. Oh my gosh.
Attempt from CYRAXX to stay away from the internet. Marty successfully draws him back out by pretending that CYRAXX has passed away and has been replaced by an AI.
Oh, I remember this arc. Yes. This arc is so good.
Yo, for a little bit, I believed it. I'll say it. I'm like, yo, is he? No way. My content's gone. I can't make it. What the fuck?
And then, like, Danny Brown. Do you remember Danny Brown's beef with CYRAXX? It's so legendary. Danny Brown and his friends were like, you know, they were making like CYRAXX videos. Gone, but not forgotten. And whenever like CYRAXX would come back, he's like, I'm not dead. Well, no, he's not. He's actually dead. This is AI, you know.
This is so good. And yo, imagine this. I am sitting there. I'm eating some breakfast, waking up, and I'm watching Danny Brown. Danny uploads around like 11 sometimes this was a couple years ago. And when he started talking about CYRAXX for the first time, my mind blew. I'm like, whoa, is he talking about that cartoon, that game, or is he talking about like actual Rax? And I could not believe. I thought I was still watching a CYRAXX video, and something screwed up. I like what I
remember
mind blown. It was so weird him referencing CYRAXX and talking about him. I never thought today, because I'm a huge Danny Brown fan, even before knowing CYRAXX, and so it was weird. It was weird. It tripped me out.
It still trips me out to this day. But like, and he brought it up to Shane Gillis. He brought up CYRAXX to Shane Gillis.
And Shane Gillis didn't understand. Shane Gillis is a big.
Shane Gillis is too mainstream for CYRAXX.
Not even just that. He some of his family members are special needs, and friends, and he really helps out that community. And people think he's regarded as well too. I'm a friend. Everybody makes fun of Shane Gillis for looking down, you know. And but he didn't know whether to laugh or to be like ashamed to Danny Brown. He's like, what is happening? Right. He didn't get it.
Namely AIRAX. Around the same time, another fake girlfriend by the name of Gothy becomes active, telling CYRAXX that he's losing money because of Marty and saying PBS would do a documentary on him. During mid to late April, CYRAXX's house is raided by police, and he greatly embellished it to make it seem like he was in way more danger than he actually was.
But little to our surprise did we know that there would be 10 cops outside with guns pointed at me.
Hey, just go ahead and stand up. Keep your hands up where we can see them.
No guns.
In actuality, they just pointed a flashlight at him and asked him some questions. It wasn't a real raid. A month later, he audibly poops himself on stream.
He might have thought it, but I doubt
it. Gotta go, guys. I gotta go, guys. Storm's coming. Oh shit! Gotta go. Storm's coming.
Is this where the auto-tune? Yeah.
No, this is way before.
No, different one.
This is way before. Okay. God.
That's classic.
Mom, I got diarrhea all over the place.
Seems like a sketch from a comedy show. Yo, those sound like pants ripping.
Oh, guys, it's storming out. Gotta go.
Now, a lot of people are gonna pass.
That was such a classic. Oh God.
Do you remember the Hawk-Tua girl when she's like, "Oh, I'm going to sleep, toodaloo"? That's what it doesn't. That what it kind of reminds me.
Yeah, of that. She's like, I hate to interrupt you guys, but I'm gonna go to sleep, toodaloo.
Yeah,
and then they don't hear from her for about a month.
Back.
Yeah,
she's still sleeping to this day.
She tried coming back, and then now she's like on.
She went on Channel 5 in.
Well, she's also on OF trying to sell feet pics.
For how much? What's her account name? I want to do research. Maybe I can study and then No, you don't want to. Okay.
I mean, it's the hot Tua girl. She's like very mid. Like, I mean, she's not. She's a girl next door. She's not smoking hot, but she's not a gargoyle either. So
you know what? I have.
Did you have the hots for the hot Tua girl?
Her accent, especially.
Yo, hot Tua and spit on that day.
I'll be honest, but to be honest with you, feet are gross.
Feet are
like,
gross.
Would you rather lick a butthole than some feet? I was gonna say that, but I don't know. Yeah, I'd rather lick a butthole than someone's feet. A girl's.
I would pick neither for research purposes.
That's what I'm saying. Gooners in the chat, reunite. Stand up.
God. Type F in the chat.
Judgment, but can you blame him? It was storming out. In June, he posts a video fake crying.
That was good. That was good.
Yo, Tom's so funny.
Can you blame him? It was storming out.
The zoom in on his face and the fart.
That edit was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that was good,
bro. I don't like you guys. What? I don't like any of you, bro. Investigate CYRAXX. Investigate. I'm having nightmares. I'm having nightmares.
We all have them, brother.
Yeah, like imagine little Goblin boy being your sleep paralysis demon. Like you just.
Bro, are you kidding me? I was just about to say that. Like, imagine like waking up in one of those dreams and like the white, like the black thing in the corner wasn't the black, like
it wasn't the
no
hag.
Face, no.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Yeah,
it wasn't the
was
hag
CYRAXX.
or the alien. It's CYRAXX in the corner.
Or a shadow figure. It was that'd be terrifying.
The Hat Man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, God, CYRAXX, Jesus.
This is
demonstrous.
I don't know how anybody could top this.
Or monstrous, sorry.
I gotta get him on an interview, chat. I gotta get him on a. Bro, I'm gonna have my hand quick on the draw. Since they're talking about he whacked, bro. Chat, man, let me know the people who know him so I can get him on an interview.
Good luck with that.
Victim, and in the same breath, he threatens to hurt people
CYRAXX's
and potentially
dick.
police officers as well.
So help me God, if you cops don't do something about this, I will. And trust me when I say, the end result isn't gonna be pretty. People.
Bro, and then every time Marty came outside, you hit.
People going to his house are people he has.
No.
Well, save for 3323.
Remember
the date.
CYRAXX finally grew some balls and then just got
man-dominated.
Just bah, bah, bah. We didn't see it, but you could just picture it. And, his screams were guttural. Tyler couldn't say almost everything. Tyler has memorized it.
Yeah. It's like, well, look at it. Look at it is.
Do it.
I told you not about to be here. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't let me out. Please. I beg of you, please. Little bitch. Ah! Ah! Get the fuck out of here. Who's the king? You are. Good. Now run away now and shut the fuck up. Fine. You win.
Golden.
You win.
Golden. Golden like the golden stylus. Except his golden's shiny, not poop-like.
Time and time again invited over so that he could beat their ass. In October, CYRAXX is
Love you, bro. Come back to Australia sometime. I appreciate you for the 100 Australian, my brother.
Me grew to a point where Danny Brown, a pretty
There we
popular
go.
rapper,
What a
expresses
Danny
not only his
Brown.
awareness of CYRAXX's story, but active interest in it as a follower.
We just find like certain people on the internet to quit, and now we got this new guy. His name is CYRAXX. He's like he's a little fucked up guy. And he's from Ohio.
To say the least.
With him all the time. Like he was like live streaming. We just all in his chat. He wants to be a rapper. He wants to be he always come up with something new. But I would say the funniest thing we did was that it got to the point like we're with him so much he'd delete his accounts and like I'm not coming back. I'm not coming back. And you know, he always come back in like a week or something and we'd be geek. But one time he like I'm not doing this no more. Y'all ruining my life. I'm not coming back to YouTube. I'm not coming back. So then he left and he was gone for like a month. Then we all bored. We all in a Discord like, how can we get him back? Like, how can we get him back? So we came up with this plan.
Yo, he was involved.
He was involved.
Wow, did you know he was that involved? He was on Discord?
I knew he was that involved.
Damn. I thought he like just watched from a distance.
Nope.
Type deal.
Nope.
And talked about it on his podcast.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So we were just all making like tribute videos to him, like CYRAXX, gone but not forgotten. We miss you so much. We love you so much.
Approaching lolcow critical mass.
And then he would come back and they would be like, he's like, I'm not dead. And then they were like, well, but that's all AI. I'm not AI. Oh my
He
God.
didn't take off like Chris Chan. Is that just because he's so like horrible to look at? Like it's a horrid scene to look at him, right? Like it is.
Well, and
monstrous.
of course, CYRAXX would immediately resort to slurs and then pulling down.
So
his
it's
pants and
harder.
showing up his chewed up bubble gum.
Okay. It's harder to watch him than a Chris Chance because everything gets taken off.
Yeah.
But still, there's people making videos on him all the time. And that's just weird. You would think he'd be more infamous than Chris Chan, but he's not.
He's kind of like, if he continued his trajectory when he
His
started
reign of
threatening the
terror.
ICE agents, like I would be like, dude, this is the
Oh,
year
he
where
did get a
CYRAXX
spike.
becomes the premier horror cow of the internet.
He definitely did get a spike from that, right?
He did. He broke containment, and we covered it. Yeah. Do we want to watch a
Do you
little
think
more?
Do you think that really scared his family, and that this family scared him from the internet?
Yeah.
You think like?
Yeah.
They really put their foot down then, because CYRAXX, it seems like he's terrified to upload, and he's not scared of the trolls. You know he's not. He's always pretending he's a big...
and then I bet you Sally and Ed probably threatened to beat his ass with a belt after like they kept getting the internet cut off at 339.
A switch. CYRAXX, go out and get a switch from the backyard that's not been cut for 2 years because you're too lazy. Get me a switch. Is that what it's called?
But Mom. Well, they cut the cable from the house.
Yeah, I know,
you
but
you have to get the cable company to come out and like fix that.
No, I mean like a switch, like one of those things to hit somebody with, right? Isn't that a switch? Or what am I thinking of? There's a weed or something in the trees or the ground where your grandmother would go make you pick the longest switch, and then they bend over and get smackings with it. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Well,
am I talking Kate?
You're talking Canadianese to me, CJ.
Okay,
that
sorry.
would be like be like Ed and Sally getting the belt. Like they would get the belt and give CYRAXX the belt.
I heard this from a Floridian.
A Floridian.
So I thought maybe
it's a Floridian thing. Who knows?
Maybe.
But it's like, yeah, you know, we're gonna give old Chancy boy the belt. You know.
Okay, Cursed Decals got my back.
Okay, a switch is a thin stick. Okay, I got you. Okay, yeah. I didn't get in much trouble. Like,
you were a good boy.
Well, the worst I would ever get would be I would get the fly swatter, and that'd be about it.
Ew, that's gross. It adds a little bit of grossness. You get some fly guts on you.
Yeah. In America, it's a southern thing. Yeah, but I mean, I was born and raised in Iowa, so we got the belt. You know, if you were really bad.
Is that not southern?
What, the belt?
No, The Bible belt you're talking about, right?
No.
The belt.
The belt.
Sorry, we're mixing up everything.
Belt.
Right?
Yeah,
Golly,
we're getting everything all
jeez.
twisted.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's watch a little bit more of JiDion's like reaction to CYRAXX, and then we'll move on to GOATIS. So, because we still have yet to hit GOATIS, and we're over 2 hours. Just letting you know. Okay, here we go.
We're 4 hours.
We're in 2 hours. We're 2 hours over.
Oh, I was gonna say
it's flown. But we also spent about an hour on Truther too.
Okay, so sorry. I was looking at the chat. Could you tell my dumbass that one more time?
Okay. All right. We're over 2 hours. Do you want to watch a little bit more of JiDion's reaction to CYRAXX, or do we want to move on to GOATIS?
Oh, we could, guys. What do you guys want? Do you guys know GOATIS?
GOATIS.
I'll explain GOATIS.
How about we do that? Let's, because I mean, like, yeah. Why don't we do a little bit of introduction to GOATIS?
Okay, yeah.
We'll take a little bit of a, and we can always go back to CYRAXX if we want to do some like CYRAXX classics. I am totally like the react to CYRAXX classics.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah. CYRAXX classics, bitch.
But GOATIS is a very well-known, infamous fitness streamer or a fitness guru, shit like that, and he has so many scandals, rumors.
The only way to be happy is to make other.
He is such a weirdo. He's like the original liver king, but even worse.
Oh.
He eats spoiled meat. Like, he gets a jar, puts the spoiled meat in there, locks it up for a month or two, and thinks there's benefits to it. There's a little bit of benefits, but I think you could die from that, defeats all the other benefits that you might say there is. It's just not worth it.
That would get you extremely sick.
It gets you high, too, eating it.
Yeah.
And this guy also has lots of allegations, some including murder, maybe. It gets deep with this guy. And so if you guys like him, and especially if Tyler finds him interesting, we'll definitely go into the lore. And this guy's a trip. Like, just the fitness industry itself, because they're on so many steroids, it's not good for your brain cells. It might be good for your body for a bit until you take too much, and then you start seeing the after effects. But it screws your brain up, especially if you've been using them when you're under 19, because you're not done growing by that time. And it's a huge epidemic with the teenagers nowadays. They see these big people go on YouTube, make a YouTube channel, and then they have 2 million subscribers. So all of these kids now are injecting shit into their veins just to get a bit of clout, just to get women. But guys, the more you do that, the only appreciation you're going to get is from other gym bros looking at you. Girls just think you're the degenerate Hulk instead of the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah.
It's just... Yeah, and this guy, coming back to that, this guy is just something else. And he's not really a lifter. He's more about fitness, health, wealth, and whatnot. But it's just his practices are so terrible. He's trying to teach people how to do this stuff. And it's like, bro, you might actually kill somebody if somebody does what you're saying just by what he eats. And so, yeah, I think, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay, because I don't want to say too much.
Right. It makes me think of... Oh, gosh. Yeah, it makes me think of Liver King a little bit, but you're eating spoiled meat, which...
Yes.
I mean, that's not healthy, but...
10 times worse.
But it makes me think of when we started to cover... when we kind of highlighted Gentile lifts a little bit. Yeah, he was just a fat kid who lifted, like, and he did these silly cosplays, like
just bulks while lifting at the same time. It's just a weird body shape.
Right.
But he didn't have much meat. Like, the lore didn't have much meat to it, so we couldn't really pick it apart.
No.
But GOATIS, on the other hand, he has lore upon lore upon lore.
Damn.
So he is going to be, hopefully, yes, and he will be better than Gentile Lips. I promise you that.
Okay. Quick little detour. Chris is dealing with cash demand. Oh God, cash demand.
How's that going, Chris?
Yeah.
Anything interesting?
Chris Detard is more like it, but let's continue. Let's get Coach Colton going. Shout outs, Coach Colton.
Shout outs to Coach Colton. Cheers.
The only way to be happy is to make others unhappy. Life is all about consuming others' energy for your own good, because that literally is the only way to be happy.
Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Oh shit.
You may have already seen my other video on GOATIS. He makes his claim to fame by reacting to people's content, talking about how bad their diets are and how awful their lives are compared to his own.
It's really sad. So many insecurities. You have to be really messed up mentally, really beat down to go to these lengths to destroy your body. It's very severe destruction.
And to be honest, when I made that video, I thought I was just talking about someone doing their thing on social media. I didn't think it really went much deeper than that. I mean, we see a lot of carnivore advocates that do something very similar. And at the end of that video, I actually talked on how GOATIS had stabbed someone in high school, left his family, child, and wife to travel the world and do other horrible things, but I wasn't very clear on it because I just didn't even know the lore behind GOATIS. So when I was reviewing the comments on that video, I realized that there is a lot more to the GOATIS iceberg than I actually thought. And screw me, I thought he was just a weirdo eating meat online, talking about how other people are less than him. It turns out he's a literal psychopath.
Damn.
He tortures people. Yeah. He's an advocate for...
Whoa, is that after, like, did he beat his wife, like, with a belt or some shit?
I have no... I told you, brother, this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good.
This is my first time reacting to GOATIS, so... Okay.
Do you think he's good? Do you think he's a good candidate?
So far, so good.
Killing people, including his own son, and he's a very pro-carnivore, but not just animals, pro-cannibalism.
Did he say killing his own son?
People.
Yeah, unaliving his own son.
I knew there was, like I said, murder, like allegations of murder, right? But I didn't. Oh, jeez Louise. I'm excited to learn more with you guys. Buckle the seatbelts, guys. Let's go.
Oh boy.
Raping and eating children and babies. When I was really starved and then I started eating again, I wanted flesh so much that I actually wanted human flesh. And there.
What?
Yo.
GOATIS the cannibal?
I didn't know that.
Does GOATIS and Hannibal Lecter, like, are they like separated by birth?
No, whenever they see each other, they're like, yo, brother, dap me up, man. What you been chewing on lately?
Eating on brains, I suppose. I don't know what the fuck.
There's a reason for this. I'm quite mad at these doctors there because they were giving me this carbohydrate shit, and there's a lot of stuff going wrong there, and that's why I actually wanted to just bite one of the...
This definitely has, like, checks all the boxes for a psychopath, like a serial killer.
Yeah.
Like, he's sitting in the woods, he's barefoot, and he's talking about cannibalism.
Yeah. And he'll say, oh, this is good. Actually, the science say you should do this and walk on the flat earth because it's better, which is that part probably is. But everything else he says is just a manic maniac.
Damn, okay. Let's continue.
I guess that's two of the same things.
Yeah, I got you.
But you know what I mean.
I got you.
Them and eat them. If you eat a baby's or a young human's heart, of course it's going to regenerate rapidly.
What? You'd eat babies?
Bro, this runs deep. Oh,
eat babies or young children just so...
Is there somebody like behind him with the gun making him say this? I don't think so. This is crazy.
20,000 leagues of fucked up. I'm just gonna say it right there.
And of course, it's the best food for the human. And
GOATIS thrives off of physical abuse and self-empowerment. Everything from beating women with nightsticks to potentially pouring acid on their...
What the fuck?
And yeah, this guy came from YouTube. Like, people found out about this all through his videos. I don't know if this is a girl. Look at that. Or is that a guy? It's a girl. That's a guy.
It's a girl.
Okay. It's a girl. Manly back, but okay.
Yeah. It's a girl. Yeah, you can tell. Like,
God.
you can tell. But
okay.
Man, what? Putting acid on her? And
yeah,
she rated this shit?
No, I think he ended up, I don't want to say it, but he did a little hit and run from what people say.
What a rat bastard. Man, don't hit
Facts.
Women. Don't hit women. Don't put... I mean, it's like you want to be the Joker and you, like, you know, you throw acid into somebody's face and they turn into a criminal. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's fucked up, man. Okay. All right. I'll keep going. I'm sorry.
Their bodies. Today we're going to discuss the story that I was far too naive to realize when I first made a video
like
about GOATIS.
Right,
I must say, with this one, viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah, he's totally looking like CYRAXX's brother. Except he wants to eat babies and pour acid on women.
Coach Colton talks about lots of crazy people in the fitness universe, and it's really good.
Well, I don't blame him. There's a lot of crazies in the fitness universe.
And I think he's made a few videos on him. So maybe, like, if this does well and people like it and shit, I don't know how you can't. This is good. This is golden.
This is pretty good.
Because it gets really graphic. Diane was GOATIS's wife, who now lives in terror because of GOATIS and his followers. See, they threatened to kill her and her son and his son. GOATIS and his posse were stalking around her house, which was actually caught on CCTV. Diane felt extremely insecure that one day she would get abused or possibly worse.
That's like a woman's worst nightmare.
Oh, the guttural. Acid.
What the hell?
Somebody came to help, I think. The kids in the house. This got dark.
This got dark really fucking quick.
The clip I just showed you happened in 2022 in May. She went out to grab her garbage, or rather bring it out to the street because she thought her neighbor was doing the same and thought, oh, it's garbage day. When suddenly she started to get beaten with a metal nightstick. She got smacked in the head with a metal nightstick 9 times, afterwards being pinned up against a fence that was her own and choked with that same nightstick. Then they broke a glass full of acid over her and onto her face. She was screaming for help as she was quite literally burning alive, and she managed to get away, pulling the nightstick away from the person who was hitting her with it, only to then...
Oh, it's close.
Holy shit.
This could be worse than CYRAXX. I don't know. I guess you can't compare that. Children and... Yeah, I guess no need for comparison, but this is horrible.
This is sickening. Like, this is disgusting.
It gets me and Tyler almost speechless, and like, this is our main job is to talk about it.
Yeah,
but like,
our main job is to yap, and we're like, we're not even 5 minutes in of this 24-minute video,
and we can't joke. We
can't make fun of it. We can't even like comment on it because this is so horrific. This is despicable. Why would you do this? mean,
it may be for.
I mean, even if you fly into just you're seeing red and you're raging out, like, it still gives you no grounds to beat the shit out of your wife with a nightstick and then smack her over the face or smack her over the back with a bottle full of acid.
And he brought a couple goons. Like, you couldn't do this yourself. That's terrible. But what, you had to bring 2 people? Like, what's wrong with you?
That's cowardice.
Just doing it by
that's
cowardice.
Yellow. That's yellow. Very yellow. Very cowardly.
Well, obviously, me and Tyler know that in general, it's cowardly. But it just gives it a little bit more oomph when you have to bring 2 of your friends to attack a woman.
Yeah.
Piece of shit.
Yeah, no kidding.
Be sprayed with more acid as she was running away while the pursuers were laughing. Later in the hospital, when she finally got to safety.
Fuck.
Bro. Then she's burnt to the crisp under her armpit, it looks.
Holy shit.
Is that burning? Like.
Oh.
That is burn marks. Yeah.
Golly. That's acid burns. Holy shit. I'm surprised that she survived.
Thank God. Her kid was inside, if I'm correct.
Her kiddo was inside the house. Yeah.
I hope her kid's young enough so he'll forget about those screams would just be in your head for such a long, because those are guttural screams.
Yeah,
of terror.
That is like that's she's screaming bloody murder.
I hope the kid was like 1 or 2 and just will forget about that, because growing up with that in your head. To be enough to where you remember, and one of the first memories you have as a child is your mother screaming bloody murder, while some sick fucks like throw acid at her and beat the shit out of her with a nightstick. It might be his dad.
Yeah, that's even more horrific.
I don't know if that is the kid that they had or not, but golly. Okay.
Had to have her arm removed due to damage caused by all of the acid spilled on her. And at that time, the hospital in her location was very small and wasn't equipped to deal with specifically acid burns. I mean, I don't think many people are equipped to deal with acid burns. Diane's face was so...
Oh, dude. This poor woman.
Yo, she got... That's not just acid. That's getting cracked in the face, is it?
Yeah. Look how swollen her nose got.
Bro, there are UFC fighters that get punched in the face hundreds of times, and they don't even look that bad.
No.
With the eyes ballooned, like, oh my.
Yeah. Like their eyes swollen shut, and the nose is all blown out. Like, Jesus.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Disfigured that she was actually concerned her son would no longer recognize her when she met him again after being treated in the hospital. And
Chad,
this is
tell
only
us if
one
you're liking
of
this or not. Or not. Are you interested or not? Just let us know.
Leave a comment below, and we should continue to cover GOATIS.
Yeah, I think we should, but I'd like to know.
Yeah,
I'm really interested.
Yeah,
I just don't want.
This is interesting, but this is like train wreck interesting. Like, and it's not even funny. It's almost concerning. Like this monster needs to be stopped.
Yeah, and I don't even know if he went to jail or not for that.
I mean, it's one thing for us to like laugh at CYRAXX or to laugh at Christian.
Yes.
Or for us to mock, to really, to take it to truther. But for this person, like, I don't even want to call him a person. He's a monster. To do this to your wife and threaten to eat, and expressing the desire to eat babies and young children to revitalize your health. Is something's wrong. Like
despicable.
There is some chemical imbalance in your brain, or you're lacking oxygen to your brain to where you're not thinking straight. Like, did you eat paint chips when you were a child? Did you huff some ammonia?
Maybe the meat. Maybe the spoiled meat did it.
I mean, like, the next thing you know, this dude is probably eating asbestos and saying that it's good for you.
It's good for the spirit, or stupid German accent, or whatever accent he has.
Yeah. Yeah.
The many, many horrible events that GOATIS created. And I have to warn you, this will get very, very graphic.
Jesus.
GOATIS, many years ago, started posting on YouTube about his carnivore experiments, obsessed with eating raw meats and organs and doing very weird lifestyle habits. He looked fit and muscular, which would lend him credibility in the space. And this is actually how he first met Diane. See, he had these in-person events that he would host from his YouTube audience where everyone would get together and commune, talking about carnivore, lifestyle, and other things. And Diane decided to go to one of these events as she found GOATIS really appealing. Soon after, they began to date and hang more closely together. However, GOATIS had to leave his ex-girlfriend for
Oh yeah, like, this is definitely Charlie Manson material, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Helter Skelter and, unaliving
kind of looks like him with
movie
the beard
actors
and
in
the
their own
long
homes.
hair.
What's that?
He kind of looks like him with the beard and the
he does.
hair.
He
You
does
just
have
gotta
Charlie
put a
Manson
symbol.
vibes.
You just got to put that symbol on his forehead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, the X or like the SWAT. the
I get
the
you.
funny broken cross. Yeah.
The P symbol at one point or
Yeah.
whatever. Chinese or I think that's what it was.
Well, it was
Japanese.
The swastika before it got kind of ruined by the National Socialist Party in the 1930s.
Yeah.
It was used by the Chinese, the Japanese, the native, the American Indians, and the
native
and the Eastern Indians, like your Indian subcontinent folks. They looked upon that symbol as a fortune, as good fortune, before it got distorted by the National Socialist Party and the funny mustache man. So.
Yeah, and I think in Japan or China, it was like a peace symbol or Buddhism. Or, I forget.
In Buddhism, it has a different meaning in Buddhism. Like, it means good fortune.
Like the total opposite of what the Germans did.
Yeah,
like
the Germans and I'm not even gonna say Germans because I know enough Germans to where I don't want to lump them all together. But the National Socialists. They distorted it to fit their own purposes, and their purposes they needed to be stopped, just like this dude right here.
Correct, Amundo.
Yeah, just Charlie Manson vibes, ladies and gentlemen.
Diane, but this presented an immediate problem. GOATIS was getting paid by his ex-girlfriend's family every single month to take care of himself and her. And now, with her gone, having broken up with her for Diane, those funds have completely dried up. So YouTube was the next logical conclusion. He started to ask for money live on his YouTube.
Oh,
and what's interesting here...
He's e-begging?
Grifting!
Is he was very anti-establishment, and his ex-girlfriend's parents were very pro-establishment. They were multi-millionaires, according to him, and he was living off of their income. So it's interesting to see someone who is such an advocate against certain things that are establishment, but also living off of the salary of someone who works in the establishment. And obviously, the least establishment thing he could do was start to pander for money on YouTube live streams. Of course, the brainwash slop audience from GOATIS's channel started to give him all the money he could ever want and continued to consume his highly low-effort content. This gave him leverage to start going to protests and speaking openly about his carnivore diet and how it's the right diet for everyone.
Did somebody just pour paint on him? That's funny.
Did I see that too?
Yeah. Did somebody just pour paint on him? Let's do
whoever did that.
Let's do a replay of that. That's pretty good.
Tests and speaking openly about his carnivore diet and how it's the
Suffer, GOATIS, suffer.
right diet for everyone. During these events, which were usually based around veganism in some sense, he would bring dead pig heads and eat them as he was standing there. And these weren't cooked, these were raw pig heads. All the while...
Oh, it's still in the Japanese language by Bankai. Gotcha. Okay, it's still in the Japanese language. Okay, interesting.
Okay.
Appreciate you, Cursed. We appreciate you, man. I love learning that stuff. Like, you know, I knew that was still like in Japanese culture. I just didn't know that it was like, oh, like it's actually in the written language. Crazy.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
In cursive, what does does it mean? Good luck, like in good fortune?
Does it? Well, it can carry a lot of meanings too, but like good fortune.
Yeah,
is the
you're
primary
right.
One.
You're right. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you can confirm or you can correct me, Cursed. I will.
No,
take your word for
think
it.
you're actually. No, you're probably right about that.
Yeah. Well, people use their freedoms in the most particular ways. Yeah, true that, Brooks. True that. I'm gonna keep going here.
Diane sat very close to him. In almost every video that he's doing something like this, she's there with him. As GOATIS started to garner more attention through what he did on a day-to-day basis, his antics of interrupting vegan events and eating wild raw animals out in the public, he created the illusion of self-legitimacy, thinking that he was somehow a thought leader and therefore had some sort of pedestal to stand on compared to other people. And that started his path into saying categorically insane.
So either he developed an ego or his ego inflated even more.
Yeah, or he was hiding his ego until
like
it got
it's
inflated
like,
so
until
much.
It got big, yeah.
Things. He said things from saying that avoiding pregnancy when you have your first menstruation is why you don't have an hourglass figure, and females, if they want to have that hourglass figure, should have a child as soon as their first menstruation happens.
See a lot of videos for women on YouTube on how to get a so-called hourglass body. They will tell you to work out, do plastic surgery, go on unnatural diets, and so on. All of this is bullshit. There's one solution to all of your problems. Pregnancy.
He wants to impregnate teens.
The reason you looked away...
It sounds like he wants to impregnate teens. Like, oh, teens, just have... Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I know what you're saying.
Any younger girls that have their first period get pregnant.
Right.
And GOATIS will be there to do it.
Good luck. Okay, I appreciate that. Brooks brought up a good point. He got brain worms from the raw meat.
Yeah, remember I said the spoiled meat probably got him cuckoo?
Yeah.
Brooks is onto something for
Brooks
sure.
Is onto something for I 100% agree.
You look is because you did not get pregnant right after you started menstruating. Not doing that is exactly the same as not eating meat and fat when you are hungry, and you will be naturally punished for it. You are punished with your looks.
Just to keep in mind, I wish I was editorializing this claim, but the average female, at least in America, has her first menstruation around 14 years old. So he's implying that at 14 years of age, you should become pregnant to have a better body when you're older, as it's the natural thing to do, and it's a punishment, naturally, not to get pregnant. He also goes on to say that incest isn't a bad thing.
What?
And in fact, you don't develop...
What?
Him and PWR could be buddies.
Oh my god,
they
fucking
do
your
each other's cousins.
I'm wondering when it's gonna be funny to let both of you wait. Let me reread that. I'm sorry. I'm wondering when it's going to be funny to let you both know that I've been pronouncing my name wrong this whole you've been pronouncing my name wrong this whole time. Should we just do cursed?
Is cursed fine? But no, we'll call. Can I call you Mr. Decals? Is that cool? I do that.
Well, like I mean, I don't know. Like I blame my terrible Midwestern accent, but sometimes like I'm like cursed, like cursed.
It rolls off the tongue. I get you, Tyler.
But cursed, yeah, that's actually the correct way.
We'll try to do that.
Why didn't you tell us this earlier? Like, you could have corrected us when we had you on the show. Come on, man. Yeah. Like, it's okay. I think Curse thinks it's funny,
Curse decals.
You sadistic bastard, you effing coward.
He's just being nice.
He is being nice.
You guys are awesome. Oh,
he's being nice. He's just messing with us. Hey, you're awesome too. Don't sell your
Curse
short.
decals. I'll remember that.
Cursed decals.
Shout outs to cursed decals.
Yeah.
I do want to get your name right.
Yeah, let's get your name right. It only took about 6 streams, so.
Diseases or genetic abnormalities if you practice incest. In fact, the lies that have been spewed about incest were just purely media control and aren't actually founded in science.
But when it comes to incest, nobody wants to even think about it. And if you switch off what you have learned for a second, you may come to the same conclusion about sex. We get told about these genetic disorders and birth defects. There's a lot of claims, but no proof. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Oh, God,
wouldn't these problems logically come from blood that is further away?
Wait a minute. Where is your proof? Show us receipts. Otherwise, you're just spouting a whole bunch of bullshit. Like, quit it.
There are people that were like royal people. They found out because they were trying to keep
They found out the hard way. Like, look at the Habsburg chin. Look no further than Charles II of Spain.
Yes.
Let me see.
The first one's the most popular.
Let me look. Let me make sure it's Charles II. Yes. Look no further than the Habsburg chin and Charles II of Spain. That is what incest does to people. It's not beneficial. It eventually fucks up your children. It fucks up your children. It fucks up your grandchildren, and it fucks up your great-grandchildren. It's to the point where like they're not even human. They can't even eat right. They can't even piss right. They can't even function without help.
Imagine his family listening to this. Wouldn't they be creeped out? They'd be like, "What the?
Disown. Get the fuck away from me." You know?
Oh God, I'd be scared if
I'd be scared too.
Unless they're mentally gapped.
Unless they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
It might.
And that
like,
cuckoo,
like CYRAXX.
Yeah, that is evolution, guys. Keep the best genes. Yeah.
We don't want to get into that too deep.
I'll leave it at this. Incest does not equal wincest. Just saying.
Winning.
Away from you.
Of course, he states that there is no direct proof of sexual abnormalities from these relationships. He's gone as far as commending a Bosnian who killed his own wife from taking her child, which I was in Bosnia while this happened. It was a Bosnian bodybuilder. The wife got concerned because he was physically abusive, took the child and ran, and that person just followed her and shot her on a live stream. It was horrific. But he said he was actually proud of the Bosnian because he was
I mean, just the hole gets deeper. Like the iceberg gets deeper and deeper and deeper.
Yeah, this shit has nothing.
The same genes. Jesus Christ, am I doing Freudian slips? Hey, I'm known for Freudian slips. Forgive me. Like,
yeah, this iceberg has nothing on the one that took down the Titanic. I swear.
No.
This just gets.
This is its own fucking continent. This is its own continent. Like, this is Antarctica on steroids.
If you know the Club Penguin game, they are on this one big iceberg. This is that's like that. People that are my age might get that.
Yeah.
A real man.
Yesterday I saw the news about this guy called Nerman Sulejmanovic, a Bosnian bodybuilder who was clearly on steroids, who killed...
Oh, that was a correction. I was just adding another Brooks. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You can correct me all you like. That's why we ask. Like, hey, correct us. Like, I don't mind looking like a turkey.
Decals.
I don't mind looking like a turkey. I'll be honest with you. I don't mind looking like a goof. Because I will never be as big of a goof. I will never be as big of a goof as Truther, and I will never be as a sick son of a bitch like this guy. I mean, I'm more than happy to put on the clown makeup, but because that's how we learn, right?
No
I should learn not to
in
do
here.
any more fucking Freudian slips.
I think, is it Freudian or Freudian? No
I think
offense.
it could be either or.
Okay, because Freud, right?
Yeah, Sigmund Freud. Sigmund Freud.
It's now Freudian. We're gonna say Freudian. That's the new thing.
Freudian. Or just say the Tyler slip. The Tyler verbal tick.
Bro, honestly, if we looked at what I said, there'd be many. It's not just you. It's actually mostly
you guys got to remember. You guys got to remember. We're two cavemen, observing troglodytes here. Like, come on. We're cavemen. Forgive us. Be nice, please. Please be nice, please. Okay, I'll keep going. I'm sorry.
His ex-wife. I have incredible respect for this guy. The guy himself said it. She kidnapped his child for 1 week.
He would go as far as eating dead squirrels in London at vegan events just to make some form of a point.
Wait a second. A Tyloidian slip. A Tyler slip trying to patent some terminology? Sure, why not? Yeah, a Tyloidian slip.
We talk about red flags, so many red flags. I feel truly awful for anyone that was involved with GOATIS or thought that this was normal, sane behavior. With all of the insane things that he claimed and said, it's very obvious that ignorance would only lead you to be close to this man, and therefore the selection of people that were near him were probably
okay, this is fucking par for the course. This guy is wearing a flat earth shirt and they're eating raw meat.
And is it the same person, just like, the edit trick? Are they the same? Look at the foreheads. Look at the hair. Okay, no one
is this a product of incest? Are we starting if these two fuckers decided to reproduce, would we come up with the next Charles II of Spain? Where they have a fucked up jaw and they can't even eat right?
Yo, are these brothers, or is this an editing trick? I don't know.
Tyloidian sounds like an alien species from Star Trek, and I'll own it too. Effing cowards. No, I'm kidding.
Cowards.
Cowards.
Detractors. Detractor alert. Detractor alert.
Yeah, we need the triangle. Detractor alert. Detractor alert. Let's go.
Most ignorant. But GOATIS was amazing.
The chicken. I heard the chicken. I hear the real instrument of hate, baby. The real instrument of hate, the chicken.
Manipulator.
PWR fears the chicken.
He hears a buck in his sleep. He's like, oh shit.
The chicken lives rent free in his brain.
That'd be so annoying hearing that in your brain all the time. That's what it sounds like too.
Especially to his audience. He would often say these things and people would just express that, oh, it's just GOATIS, he's just a goofball, and knock it off as if it's not a big deal. Yet this would be the same man that kicked his girlfriend Diane in the face in the forest due to a miscommunication because he thought she had said something that was demasculinizing him. He kicked her so hard that she got a concussion, broke several bones and teeth in her face, and had to go to the hospital.
Why would you do this? Just because there's a miscommunication? Dude, it sounds like you got pissed off at her and you gave her a Spartan kick right in the fucking face.
Yeah. Gosh.
Damn, dude. How fucked up
Did he
is
say
this dude?
the story himself? Yeah, no, it gets deeper too, I'm pretty sure.
Oh god.
Like,
all right.
We'll have to watch part 2 sometime, like.
Well,
whenever you want.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're halfway there. We're halfway there. We might as well finish strong, right, CJ?
Yeah, if you want.
Okay, let's finish strong.
Then later on a video via live on YouTube, he had claimed that it was immigrants in the forest that had beat her up. He was completely fine, of course, but she had a black eye on that video, was very quiet and didn't want to say anything. But GOATIS insisted that these immigrants beat her up so bad that they need money to go get surgery, which the surgery wasn't nearly the price of money that he made from that YouTube video.
I'll get right to the point. My girlfriend Luna, she was mugged yesterday in the shit city. I wouldn't even make a video about it, but her teeth are all chipped in at the top and the bottom because of the kick in the face. We tried all kinds of raw food for healing, even raw eggs. They're pretty much liquid, but she can't eat them because it hurts so much. So now we gotta get
make her sick.
Straw and somehow try to feed her some nutrition so she heals in some way. It's just all up. Everything here is swollen. The nose is swollen. She already had problems with the nose. She had surgeries. So we don't know what's gonna happen.
Look at her. She looks like a battered wife.
Yeah.
She's like not speaking over him. She looks terrified. She doesn't want to be there. Looks like somebody's holding a gun behind the camera. She does not want to be there.
Damn. Sorry. Yeah. Hashtag free Diana.
Free my girl.
Yeah. Dude, go to a real man that'll take care of you and, you know, and not beat the shit out of you. Like that, you know, that's, but also like, it worries me about some ladies, you know, that's why like I get so mad at like when ladies in Truthers chat simp over him. And I'm like, you know, being like, I can fix him, guys. Don't worry, I can fix him.
This girl's different because she's with him and she probably has Stockholm syndrome or something.
Well, she was a fan initially. She was a fan.
You're right.
She was a fan, and then she ended up being his girlfriend and then being his wife.
I wonder if he was as crazy. Obviously, he was a bit quirky and doing weird shit, but he might not have shown his true colors to her, obviously, right?
Well, usually you don't really see the true colors until you start living with one another.
Yes, that is very true.
Yeah. Okay. I'll keep going. Just for a few more minutes, and then we got to end it with your surprise. That's what Cursed is hanging out with us for. No, he's hanging out.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
He's hanging out with us just to hang out with us, but he wants to see your reaction to the surprise. The surprise, AJ. The surprise.
I'm down.
Hospital.
I might have to stay 48 hours.
This poor woman, man.
Because you could die. And you couldn't even remember your phone number.
And age. Yeah.
Which is also fucked up. You definitely gotta go to a dentist now because she can't eat anything, and you know how expensive dentists are in Europe. And with the nose also. I appreciate all the support I get on Patreon, but that money pretty much pays for my food. That's about it. We both don't have a decent income to pay for any of this. So if anybody could support us in any way, even $5 to $10 on my PayPal, for example.
Oh shit! So he's e-begging, and he's using his wife as
grifting. Oh my!
He's using his wife to e-beg.
Oh, she's using her as bait to get the money.
Yeah. It makes me wonder if he's worse than Darkside Phil.
Oh, for sure. Yo, 100%. 100%.
Oh my god. Okay, let's keep going.
Would really help us.
This is the third time he's been.
I'm trying to get through. I'm trying to get through this, CJ.
Okay, sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying.
I get you.
Yeah. This guy.
Do you want to watch the rest of the half later? We can watch it next episode.
Yeah.
To keep on. What time is it?
The timestamp is 12:39.
Okay. Yeah, that's enough for we can watch.
We'll do a part 2.
Yeah,
we'll do a part 2.
We gotta finish
Grifting
it.
off, lying about beating a woman, that is below 99% of grifters. Yeah. He's like that 1% of scumbags. Like he is like despicable territory. I mean, goddamn.
Yeah. Once I seen him, I'm like, this. We gotta speak about this.
Yeah, exactly. But let's do let's do that. Okay.
Hey, whoa!
there's your surprise,
Okay,
CJ.
Whenever a lolcow troll or commentator you control enters, investigates, create a clue token. Oh, yo! Create a clue token. It's an artifact with 2 sacrifices token. Draw a card. Bang it like a crack addict with a bang. Yo, that's sick.
That is pretty.
Yo,
That's pretty cool. I'll send that to
Yo,
you after.
shout-outs.
I'll send that to you once the show's done.
Shoutouts to Cursed Decals.
Yeah, pretty damn cool. He showed that to me, and I was like, "Damn, this is awesome."
I'm on.
Maybe one day I will have my own Magic the Gathering card.
Oh, he's right. Yeah. I bet you.
I might have to be like a paladin or something if I had to be one of those, fantasy characters.
I can. That's it.
I know it can be bothersome, but I'll show you guys the real card when it's printed. Please do. Please show the real card once it's printed.
I salute you.
Yes,
Thank
please show. Yeah, that's so cool. That's so damn cool. Anywho, if you guys haven't already, please like, comment, share, spread the word about us. It would be greatly appreciated. Everything will be updated this weekend on Spotify and on Patreon. I promise. I'll get those updated. That is cool shit. I gotta finish the 100 deck, and then Brooke said that's cool shit.
Yeah.
I agree. I 100% agree. That is the coolest thing. You've made it when you got a trading card made of you.
Bruh, you're gonna get one too.
Me? Oh.
I think so.
Yeah, maybe if I rail on Truther more times, like I did earlier in the show.
Yeah, you did good. You cooked them. You put them in
Yeah.
your little crock pot and whipped them around.
Yeah, I put him in his place. I'm just waiting for that son of a bitch to respond to me. Like if we clip that and we tag him, he's got to say something, and he's probably gonna spew the same shit. So
yeah,
he ain't winning. Because I can come up with the original material. I had to do original shit each and every time for the last 10 fucking years. Sasha, I want to see you do better. And if you want to duck me, I'll call you an effing coward, you coward. But if you got a good comeback, you know what? I'll call a spade a spade. I'll be like, yeah, that's a great roast. So, yeah. But I'm not giving you any animation. I'm not giving you any ammunition to work with. Tyler is the all-seeing eye and Truther as well against that shit, obviously. Am I really the all-seeing eye? The eye of Sauron, sees everybody. Yeah, I'm just the guy that does 2-minute research. But yeah, I think. Do you got anything else, CJ?
So long, farewell, it's time to go. What's that? Where's that from? Was it from Zaboomafoo or?
I think so.
So long, or Comfy Couch, or
that it could.
Mr.
It does sound like Big Comfy Couch.
So long, farewell, it's time to go. I forget.
It's one of those old PBS kids shows. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, gosh dang, this has probably been one of our longest shows in a while, so...
It's been really fun.
Yeah.
I honestly think.
The time flew. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So CJ,
especially when you have GOATIS on this screen.
Yeah, Jesus. Being,
gets dark.
From laughing our butts off about CYRAXX To just being like, I mean, I about threw up in my mouth.
Dumbfounded. Yeah.
Dumbfounded. Yeah. Like just flabbergasted is probably the right word.
Fact. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, CJ, go ahead and hit the outro, my friend.
Guys, like Tyler said, thank you for subscribing, liking, tuning in. Me and Tyler both love chatting with y'all. It really makes the experience going live so much better. And when we say this, we actually mean it. I hope you guys know.
We really do.
It's our time to go. And yeah, we're going to go. Peace
out.